What's up, young bucks, old goats? Episode 108. I got Hialeah's Eye, and I got Tank with me. What's up, fellas?
Going on?
How's it going?
Hey, Blondie, you know what you are?
Don't you die on me, Blondie, like that pig. Well, it's Wild West trivia this week. That's why we had the Wild West theme going on. I don't know if anybody noticed. We were trying to recreate the scene at the end of Good, Bad, and the Ugly when they're all on the triple stare down. What's up, Ogre?
Ogre, what's going on, baby? My little buckwheat. What's up, Bo?
Did you just call him Buckwheat?
Buckwheat?
What? What did I say?
You like that movie, bro? Good, Bad, and the Ugly?
Yeah, man, it's a classic. That's one thing, dude. When I was growing up, there was only 3 channels. I mean, there was 3 major channels. Then it was channel W.
LRN.
Then it was channel 7, and then it was said, what was it?
Oh, gigante.
El canal 23.
El 51, el 23, el 33.
Telemundo, Univision.
39.
So when they would play The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, you would know it, dude, because the next day at school, everybody was just whistling it or singing the song, or it was on everybody's head, you know, and everybody was like, "Wah!" Oh, dude, it was Clint Eastwood week, you know, it was the best.
You watch that movie and then you want to go like shoot somebody or something, dude, or at least like try somebody, you know, you feel cool after you watch that movie, right?
It's a definite male movie, right? It's a lot of testosterone in that film.
It's like watching a Bruce Lee movie. All of a sudden, you think you might know fucking karate,
but you don't. But
you think like I could, you know, you in that would happen to me for sure.
Some of the best soundtrack, right? Music to any movies, right? Some of the best.
Hell yeah.
Sergio, what was this? It was Marconi.
Well, Leone is the Sergio Leone is the,
and then it was he's the director.
Right, and then the music is Ennio Morricone.
Yes. That guy did a lot of other music too, bro.
Yes, he was probably busy in that era. All right, let's recap last week real quick. We're gonna look at the picks. We're gonna make picks, and we're gonna fantasy questions, and then we got some Wild West trivia, and then if we have. You could call in at any time. There's the link in the description. And then if we have time, there's a couple other subjects I wanted to talk about a little bit. I don't know if you guys had anything in particular.
Dude, I'm excited about my picks. That means I'm probably going to do really bad.
Dude, last week's picks.
We flipped and we flopped.
Right after the Dolphin game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First 6 games on the board. This was the records we had. 0-6 for Hialeah. 1-5 for Tank, and I was 1-5. Fucking terrible. So at the end of the day, Hialeah managed to finish 7-9. So you went
6-2.
Well, you started 0-6. So
I went 7-2.
7-3.
7-3.
Yeah, because you had the Raiders.
7-3.
Yeah. Tank started 1-5. He finished 8-8. So 7-3. Also, right? Or 6-3. No, 7-3.
9-8.
7-3. He finished 8-8. Dude. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm gonna fucking.
Yes, you do. Yes, the fuck you
I do a little bit. I do. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding?
Come on, bro.
Who am I kidding, bro? I do. All right, so, bro, I started 1-5. I got on fucking fire, bro. Oh, I'm about to jump in that fucking pool, bro. Dude, I went after that 1-5 start. I went 9-1, and I will say to you, what did I say Monday night to you guys about my pick? okay, for the integrity of the show, I cannot switch the pick, but I switched the pick. That would have been 10-0.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, I also picked Thursday night's game, as you guys did correctly. Everybody got that one right. So we start the week 1-0 with that. So that means you could say I've hit the last 11 picks in a row.
You can.
I'm just saying, okay? That is the numbers for the year right there, gentlemen. That, I wish I would have bet all those games. Imagine a parlay. If I would have done a parlay, that probably would have been like fucking thousands and thousands of dollars, dude.
Astronomical numbers.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the records there. I'm at 500. They've been terrible. Who are we kidding? 484 for Hialeah, 406. But everybody, not Hialeah, but me and Tank got a little bit better last week. Pat's Bucks. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm ready. Let's do these picks, bro. I feel good about mine this week.
I want to hit a couple notes from last week before we jump in. Who watched that game? Pat's Bucks last week.
The whole world was watching.
The whole world was watching.
Even people like in Kyrgyzstan, you know.
Kyrgyzstan, yeah, I like that place. It's a nice place.
They were watching. It was like the
vacation spot.
It was like the biggest game ever.
I didn't watch it.
Yo, Tank, Google for us the population of Kyrgyzstan. Popular place. So, dude, that could have gone either way. Belichick fucking D'd him up, dude. He Were you surprised he went for that field goal at the end of the game or no?
Who? You mean
Belichick? Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of a long field goal, and they kept saying that this guy had like a problem with his plant foot, Nick Foles.
Yeah.
And it was fourth.
I'm not surprised that he went for it. It was probably his best chance, right?
I guess he thought, this is it. I have a chance here. I make this kick. I got it. If not, I may not. Brady was not fucking good, dude. Mac Jones looked fucking good.
Phenomenal.
Running that no huddle.
He couldn't miss, bro. They totally went away from the running game.
They didn't even try.
No.
What did they have? Did they have negative yards? Or 4 yards or something like that?
Something super small like that. It reminded me of when Brady was starting and he was just going, dinking and dunking those quick passes when he first started in the league. I remember he did that in the snow game against the Raiders. You know,
he did that almost all his career.
Yeah, definitely.
19 completions in a row for Mac Jones at one point.
In that weather.
Yeah, the 8 rushing for -1.
Wow.
So 1, you didn't do it. You didn't even try. And 2, when you did, it was just really bad. Dude, did you see how he kept trying to hit? I didn't realize it till later. He kept trying to hit Antonio Brown for the dagger. And that was probably more for Brown because he has his problems too with them, from his short time there. The celebration would have been probably crazy. Antonio Brown. He said that was the best time of his life.
What was?
The time he spent with the Patriots.
Antonio Brown?
Yeah.
Dude,
he was there for 1 game?
Yeah, bro. This is a short best time of your life, dude.
That poor guy hasn't had a great life then, if that's it.
And of course, that 1 game was against the Dolphins, and he did score a touchdown.
He did.
How about the Steve Belichick faces?
Oh my God, what the fuck was up with that guy, bro?
You didn't see any of those memes, Hank?
Nah, I did not see it.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, what the hell was that, dude? It was horrible.
He had to be on some sort of drugs.
Salt.
He was smelling something.
He took a Delta 8 before the game.
He took something, dude. Let me see if I can share the screen. The GIFs are funnier because he's doing a lot of funny fucking faces, dude. A lot of squinting.
Disappointing game, would you say, or no?
Nah, dude. No way. It wasn't a high-scoring game.
What was it, 1917?
Yeah, that was a score. But, I mean, it was as exciting as you can get for a 1917 game, I think.
it seemed like the stakes were high, right?
It was a playoff atmosphere, dude.
Definitely.
He kept doing these and then like wagging his tongue out and squinting, doing some of those.
You think he's doing that to get attention, dude? Because he knows the people are watching.
Maybe, dude. But it's nothing like his father, right?
Nothing, dude. But it looks kind of fucking. It looks like he's doing it on purpose, trying to. He knows the camera's on him. I mean, he looks ridiculous, bro. It's like, I mean, who does that face?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It was funny. He's got a nice mullet, though.
I like that.
Got a nice mullet for sure. That was Steve Belichick. And the press post-game conference, did you hear any of that, Hialeah? Did you hear any of the post-game?
No.
Okay, yeah, Belichick was real salty on his, as usual. But he did spend 20 minutes with Brady after in his locker room. And then when Brady did his, he was like, there'll be a chance for me to come back here. He made it seem like when he would retire, I'll be back here, my kids. But it also at times seemed like he was opening the door for him to go back there, maybe to like finish out his career at some point. Would you be surprised by that?
Yeah, I think I would. I don't think he's the kind of guy that would go back.
You don't think, dude?
I think he would go back. Of course, they retire his, but to play there again, I don't see him doing that.
Oh, I could see it, dude. He was real fucking sentimental, dude. He's about to cry almost all the time, dude. Every time he talked about it, you could tell that it affected him. He became who he is there, dude. He spent 20 years there. His kids were born there. He was part of that community. It's not like Miami, where it's so big and everything is so far. Like that was probably like a little, tight knit area and stuff. I could definitely see it. Gilmore went to the Panthers, right?
Yep. No, yes, the Panthers.
Yeah.
Jalen Smith went to the Packers.
Fucking Fournette looked really good, dude.
Yeah, he did. You know what was the best after the conference, after the post-game thing? Dude, the one between Denver and the Ravens was great, bro. Fangio, because the Ravens, they needed 3 yards to get 100 yards rushing to extend that. And Fangio, the Denver coach, afterward was calling it. We knew it was coming. We knew they were going to do it. It's who they are. We weren't surprised. It's the worst call I've ever seen ever. Dude, the guy's been coaching for like 89 years, and that's the worst thing you've ever seen in a game. It's like, come on, dude. They were being so fucking petty, bro. It was fucking hilarious. And then Harbaugh coming back at him. It was great, dude. I love that. That shit was funny as hell.
You know what, dude? Fucking, you think it's coming, dude? Fucking put your goal line defense in there and blitz everybody and stop it, But don't.
Exactly.
I never, running up the score and all that shit, dude. You know what? Stop it, bro. Stop it if you don't like it. You had a chance to win.
Exactly.
Bridgewater had a concussion in that game. I think he's coming back. They said he's coming back.
Dude, I think. In my main fantasy league, I have Russell Wilson, dude, and I lost him for like 6 to 8 weeks, bro. God, that shit kills me. I don't even have a backup. I gotta see what I'm gonna do.
You see his finger, dude?
Oh my god, it was like
It was like a limp.
Dick.
It was like a limp noodle, like
he had limp dick finger.
Yeah, like his finger needed Viagra or something.
Yeah,
it was fucked up, dude. And he stayed in, dude. He stayed in after that a little bit.
He stayed in for a series, yeah.
Yeah. And then Geno Smith came in and he actually did some damage. And then he threw a pick on a play that like Lockett fell.
That was pass interference, dude. That was
which one?
That where Lockett fell, he didn't fall, dude. The freaking defender knocked him down, dude.
Didn't they kind of get tangled?
No, they didn't, dude. If you look at that's what they said during the game. But their feet didn't get tangled. He got hit up here and he went down. Lockett's not a big guy, dude.
No. Oh, Belichick got some calls on that last drive. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
There was there was a false start that they didn't call. They 100% false started. He did it. I think he almost false started twice on the same play. Mm-hmm. And then there was the pass interference they called on the tight end. He didn't even know the ball was coming. Right. I don't know, dude. I was just shocked that like Brady was receiving some of that, and usually he benefits from that. But I guess it's like Brady Patriots, like
the gods don't know which way to go.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, what do I do? Who do I cheat for? Who do I give it to? Whatever. Anything else?
Robert Woods went off.
Yes.
Finally, right?
Finally, bro. Finally.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I feel sorry for the guy I'm playing this week. And I got Robert Woods like in 4 leagues.
How about Desean Jackson, dude? He's still good for like a bomb week or so.
But he ran out of gas yesterday.
Dude, that back in the day, that would have been a touchdown.
That was a touchdown.
Yeah. He almost said, all right, fuck it. That's it.
Yeah, when he was at Philly. Yeah, it was like, this is far enough.
I got you 50 yards. You go the rest of the way now.
What else do you want?
Yeah. Fournette looked fucking good in that Patriot game too, dude. They were fucking handing the ball, throwing the ball. He looked really fucking solid, dude.
He was their offense.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Ronald Jones, who was kind of like the top dog last year,
fumbles.
He's like non-existent though.
Fumbles.
They don't even give him a chance to get out of that, dude.
Bobby Trees is right, baby.
Who's Bobby Trees?
Robert Woods.
Oh, okay. Good. Very good.
Man, I'm glad he's on my team and not the guy I'm playing this week.
What up, Rebo?
It's a bad way to start the week. When your flex gets you 34 points is on the other guy's team. On my team, it's really good. On the other guy's team, it kind of sucks.
Dude, how about these fucking Dolphins, dude? How fucking shitty are they, bro? Jesus, dude.
They got
no offense.
No offense, bro.
And they have like 3 offensive coordinators.
What is that?
I don't know. Who does that? They have like 2, and then the quarterback coach calls the plays sometimes, and they don't know who's calling. Like,
very un-Flores-like, right?
I don't know. What is Flores, dude? Hold on a second, because everybody like pumps this guy up, and I'm like,
we got Philippines in the chat, dude.
What up? What has he done, dude?
When he came in, he was very. Didn't he fire like the offensive line coach, and he was very like, no joke, and and now you're putting 3 people to freaking run the show. It don't make sense.
I think those guys got to go. Greer's got to go, and dude, I wouldn't give this guy too much longer, either. To be honest with you, they're worse than when they blew it up when Tannehill was there, pretty much. If I'm being honest,
they're not far from that, right?
No, they're not. They had some talent when Tannehill was here. The coach was worse.
It almost
Philbin was terrible.
It almost remember when Baltimore started the season here and blew them out and it was freaking horrible.
That seems like a lot of years, but I think I remember the one you're talking about.
That was only like 2 years ago, right?
Who was the quarterback for the Dolphins?
Dude, I don't remember. It was Flores' like first year, and they got blown out. And
Hollywood Brown caught a couple balls.
Yeah. It almost feels like they're back to that stage.
I mean, they got shut out. They yes, we were trying to reach that 300. Thank you. So we can give away 100. 300 for 100. That's what we're doing. Dude, the offense just looks terrible. Why are they not attempting field goals with Sanders, who's one of the best kickers in the league? Is something wrong with him? If something's wrong with him, then I get it. Okay, you're protecting him. But they've already multiple weeks now opted not to try like 50-yard field goals at the end of halves, or they've decided to punt or go for it. And I don't understand why. If this guy's supposed to be one of the better kickers in the league.
Been seeing that from a lot of teams though. Instead of kicking that field goal, they're going for it on 4th. I've never remember seeing so many 4th down attempts before.
You want to know who the quarterbacks were, Randy?
For that game, let's see. Let me guess. I believe it might have been. Was it Lamar Jackson or was Joe
for the
Flacco?
Dolphins? I mean,
no, it was Lamar Jackson for Baltimore.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. Was it fucking Jay Cutler or was it already Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, it was Fitzpatrick, and then they switched him out for Josh Rosen.
I will invite my friends here, fam. Nice, thank you. May I know PayPal works? Not sure about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Josh Rosen went 1 for 3 for 5 yards with one interception.
That was his best game here, I think. Use Gaskin. Why aren't they using Gaskin, dude? That guy seems.
I'm glad they didn't use him last week.
We were playing against him.
Yeah, I was playing against him. I think he got like 0.3, and I only won by 3 yards.
They're not using him.
They could use him this week.
The defense was supposed to be good too. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Jakeem Grant. They traded him to the Bears, but apparently he muffed the plane ticket and he never got to Chicago.
No way.
We got a 6th round draft pick. Not next year, not 2022, but in 2023.
Oh, call that a bargain.
Yeah, we're gonna forget that we had that draft pick, and like the Bears will end up, like, here, I'll take that and I'll pay you 3 years from now.
Wow, it's 10:23 over there, dude. In the morning.
In the morning. So this is Young Bucks Old Goats.
They're
Coffee, dude.
They're already in tomorrow.
They already know that these picks we're about to make sucked.
It's already the 9th where she's at.
Dude, we lost to a winless team with a quadriplegic quarterback, dude.
And it wasn't close.
And it wasn't even close. That's Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Let's get to these picks. Pardon
my fucking French.
Parlez-vous français?
Oui, monsieur. Comme ci, comme ça. Poisson rouge.
Je suis un étudiant des États-Unis.
Garçon. Le pupitre.
Pepe Le Pew.
Sacre bleu.
Jacques Cousteau.
C'est la vie.
Steve Suzu. Au revoir. Bonjour. Okay, first game this is week 5. I'm not lying. We all did pick the Rams yesterday. And they were -1.5 versus the Seahawks. Even with this guy, that ended up being a pretty close game, dude.
It probably, they had the holding call. It could have been a lot closer game.
Yes. All right.
So Wilson is out.
What's that? Yeah, he's out 6 to 8 weeks.
Remo was asking.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, so just monitor it. And I think Hialeah's the Mothman prophecies are with Hialeah. Yep. Besides these prophecies that he's going to do on these games. We got the London series kicks off from London, England. The Jets versus the Falcons. Falcons are favored by 3.5. Shockingly, the Jets beat the Titans last week, dude.
Wow.
Who wants to go first here?
I'm taking the Jets plus 3.5.
All right. I'll take the Jets. Why not, dude? Maybe they the quarterback seemed to turn it around a little bit. I think he's getting back one of his receivers that was out last week too. I don't really. These people are all picking the Jets too. I don't really dig the Falcons too much. We got Tank.
I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Going against the grain with the Falcons.
Matty Ice.
Remember to set your rosters early or just do it tomorrow because this is a early 9:30 a.m. Eastern time game, folks. Next up, 1:00 game start. We've got the Eagles at the Carolina Panthers, and the Panthers are favored by 3.5. Who's going first?
I got the Panthers on this.
I I'm going to take the Eagles on this one.
I'm going to take the Panthers.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. This could get fucking ugly here. Miami makes the small trip up to Tampa.
Is it small or short?
I don't know, dude. Which one do you like?
I like short. It's a short trip. It's not a small trip. Small, you know. It's a short trip.
Short trip. Fine. And the Buccaneers are favored by 10.5.
Who are you taking, Randy?
Well, I will say that Tampa Bay has not been super impressive. Gronk, I believe, is still going to be out.
Yes.
The Dolphins are not. The weather's not really going to matter too much for them, I don't think. They got to come up with something, right? Like, there's got to be a lot of pressure in that locker room. They got to start coming up with, some more risk, maybe taking some more chances, throwing some more deep balls, opening up that playbook a little bit. And maybe they can keep it within 10.5, I think. So I hate to fucking do it, but I'm going to take the Dolphins. And we'll see. 10.5 is a lot of fucking points.
I'm taking the Dolphins as well.
Because you agree with everything I said?
That and plus Gronk's not playing. Their defensive backfield is just shit.
Yeah, they even lost more guys during that game, I think.
They've lost a ton of guys.
Yeah. Sherman didn't look great.
They didn't look great. I just think 10.5 is a lot of points.
Yeah. Check your mic, Hialeah. We're getting a little scratchy.
I'm gonna take the Bucks.
You love Tom, don't you?
I got burned on that Buffalo game last week.
You got burned on Tom last game. Admit that too. Right?
I didn't watch it.
Well, he didn't pull through for you though. I told you guys. I was wrong about the Patriots winning, but they kept it fucking close.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Saints at the what the fuck's Washington football team. Dude, I've been hearing now that they're in the running for Deshaun Watson, the Saints.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing, dude.
It's surprising, though, because last year when Breeze couldn't go, they started with Taysom Hill, remember? And I think he won a couple games, if I'm not mistaken. And then
yes,
they go Winston this year. So I'm surprised they don't, if they're not digging Winston, why aren't they giving Taysom Hill a chance? Yeah. And Taylor Heineke's balling, dude. I know you said you didn't like him. He's balling so far, dude.
That's Tank's he is balling. That's Tank's favorite quarterback.
Yeah.
He's playing good, dude. I'm taking Washington. I like Heineke.
Oh, you look how fast you've changed your mind. All right.
He's Tank's favorite quarterback, so that's good enough for me.
Saints are favored by 1.5 at Washington.
You know who's a baller on that team, bro? It's Scary Terry.
Oh, yeah.
What a baller.
Yeah. Scary Terry McLaurin, dude.
Yeah.
I'm taking Washington, dude. I mean, they're at home and they're getting some points. You're up, Tank.
I'm going to go with the Saints, dude. Washington, they lost their tight end.
Yep, they did.
I think Taysom Hill is going to come through.
Is he starting, Taysom Hill?
Nah.
No, but they alternate them, though.
He does play, though. Yeah. Okay. Fucking Titans coming off a fucking disappointing loss to the Jets, dude. Of all people. They get another one of the weaker teams in the league here. Jacksonville. There's got to be some turmoil in this locker room. Did you guys see Urban Meyer doing the bump and grind at the bar?
Well, the girl was doing the bumping and the grinding. He was just sitting there.
I mean, come on, dude. He wasn't like, whoa. Honey, I can't be doing this. I'm a married man.
So he did pretty much what any one of us would have done.
Well,
so you're knocking him for doing what a non-pendejo would do.
I'm not the coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, bro.
Dude, the worst part of that shit was that he didn't fly home with his team, dude. I'm sorry.
So he could stay and do that? Is that what it is?
Do whatever he has to do, but you fly back. Your team loses. Fly back with your team, bro.
Why didn't he? That's what I don't know the story. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know either. I don't know if it was just for that or it was something else. It's just what's that? It shows that you don't give a fuck, dude. You don't care.
Yeah, that's a weird one, dude. I don't think he makes it to the end of the year.
I don't think so either.
Next thing, he's out. Because they also don't want to fuck up Sunshine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want, that guy to be fucking damaged. When he's already 0-4 and he's lost more games than he ever has. He's thrown more picks than he's ever had. Well, with all that said, even though I'm disappointed in the Titans and their performance from last week, you got to be more disappointed with anything the Jaguars have done up to this point. So
exactly, Remo.
I'm going Titans. What's Remo saying?
That's the only thing he did wrong was not go back with not being with your team. The other shit is between him and his wife, dude. It ain't none of our business. Who gives a fuck?
It's a bad look for a coach. You don't think?
It's a bad look. It is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is. It is a bad look.
Well, I'm taking the fucking Titans, dude.
I'm taking the Jaguars.
Put it on them. There's two ways that could go, right? Like either the team gets fired up and they rally behind you, or they just fucking quit on you, dude.
Yep.
Or they just say, you know what? All we got to do is suck ass one game and this guy's gone. And I've seen that happen in the Dolphins before.
I'm going to go with Titans.
You've pretty much seen everything with the Dolphins before, huh?
Everything except a Super Bowl. Pretty much. Everything except success. Everything except a dynasty. Everything except MVPs. Everything except, all right. Next up, Lions are at the Vikings, and the Vikings are favored by a healthy 7.5.
I'm taking the Lions.
All right, don't ever do that little lion thing again, please.
I thought that was a pirate.
Yeah. Was that a butt pirate? What was that?
Is a pirate.
Was that Tom Brady?
You
know what? I'm gonna take the fucking Lions too.
Yeah, me too. I think it's gonna be a close one.
I can't give Minnesota 7.5 points. They're not that fucking good, bro.
Even though Cousins is balling, dude.
Yeah, he's been balling.
He is, but still, I just can't give them 7.5 points.
Thielen has been pretty good too.
Yeah.
Okay, first time in 6 picks that we all are in agreement here. This one's kind of a stinker, dude. I think. Denver's at the Steelers, and the Steelers are favored by 1.5.
Damn, who would have thought that'd be a stinker?
I mean, I did. I would have.
I'm taking the Broncos, baby.
That's a horse.
How is a horse?
I don't know. I'll take the Steelers, but I don't feel good about it.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Steelers as well.
Their offensive line sucks, right? That's one of their problems.
Yeah. They can't run. They can't run, bro.
It's not because of the running back.
No, it's not because of him. It's the line. And people were saying that in the preseason.
Pack is favored by 3.5 at the Bengals.
I'm taking the Bengals.
Another gay pirate?
Jesus Christ. That's a gay pirate's gay cat, I think is what he's doing.
Meow. Taking the Bengals.
All right.
I'm going Bangies as well.
Bengies. All right. You guys are fucking crazy, dude. I'm taking the Pack, dude. They're getting it together, bro. Plus, I have to disagree to make up some ground from you guys. What do we got? After this, the Patriots are at the Houston Texans, and the fucking 1-3 Patriots are favored by 9.
I'll go Texans.
I'm going Texans. Hee-haw! Woo!
You guys are both going Texans?
Yeah, baby. +9.
He was doing a gay cowboy now.
That's what I was going to say.
Giddy up.
That was Brokeback Mountain. So, dude, look what's on the screen here. I don't know if you can read it. If not, I'll read it for you. In the last 40 seasons, only 5 rookie quarterbacks have been favored by at least 7.5 points on the road. Dan Marino, 11.5, 1983. Ben Roethlisberger, 10, 2004. Ed Rubert, by 10, I don't know who he is, 1987. Mac Jones this year. And Dak Prescott, 7.5, 2016. The first 4 went 2-2 versus the spread. So I guess this is gonna break the tie one way or the other. Dude, I'm gonna go New England here, dude. I think they're my new favorite team. Let's see. Sorry, go ahead, Tank.
No, what? Your new favorite team?
I'm joking. I picked them 2 weeks in a row. They're not my new favorite team, but I have picked them 2 weeks in a row. Next up, we got the Bears at the Raiders, and the Raiders are favored by 5.5 points. They finally went ahead with the starter in Chicago, right? And they called it.
Yes.
Okay, so this kid's going to be starting at least for Justin Field of Dreams for the foreseeable future. And the Raiders, I got to call them out, dude. They were fake. We talked about it in person, Hialeah.
Yeah.
That's why I changed that pick. I saw it coming, dude. I saw the Chargers are probably more real than the Raiders, and that's why I switched that pick.
Definitely.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
It's the same old Raiders, dude. It's like the Dolphins. I mean, it's just one win. I think they're better. Their defense is playing better. They're getting pressure on but they got no running attack. It's kind of like Pittsburgh with their offensive line. The Raiders really dismantled their offensive line, and they got to get it back.
Hey, let me slide in Big Remo here into the chat. I see him in the back room. Let's slide him in. He can make some picks along with us. What up, Remo?
Slide in.
What's up, Remo?
What's going on, guys?
Right back.
I'm not gonna make picks. I'm just gonna hang out with you guys. You know what I mean?
All right, bro. Cool, man.
That was good.
Glad to have
I can only stick around a little bit. Me and the wife got my daughter to go to her grandmother's house, so we're
okay.
Gotta kind of chill, and you know what I'm saying. I can't be online all night, so like I
don't have to go into any details, dude. We got you, man. We got it.
No, we might go out. We might go cruising or something.
That's what you call it, okay?
No. No, man. It's Friday night, man. You know what I'm saying? We can go. All the lowriders are out and stuff tonight.
100%. Are you in the San Francisco area?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I read something. I just wanted to ask specifically you because you're in there and to see if you've noticed it or heard about it or seen it. The autonomous taxis that they're like testing. Have you heard or seen anything about that?
Yeah, that's been going on for about 3 years now.
Oh, for real? But
they had them. Yeah, right before the pandemic, they were here, but then so Tesla tried to do it first. So they had a bunch of. Well, we always had the Google car that drives around, right? You know, that kind of does the Google Maps. You know,
mm-hmm.
So they started with that they started driving that around by like remotely. You know what I mean? And then when that started getting successful, they were like, "Well, shit, let's use it for taxis." So I think Tesla tried to beat them to the punch, and they were doing it. And you remember they were testing it in Arizona, and a couple people got in accidents and stuff. So they kind of pulled back on it, and so that was when it started. So I think the pandemic slowed it down, and I think now as you're seeing the results of them having all that time to test. And
have you ridden around in one of those?
No, never. I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, only because I haven't even drove like in the Tesla, like letting it drive by itself, let alone nobody in the car at all.
Right.
I'm not afraid of it. It's just like I just haven't had the opportunity. But I don't think I'd be afraid. I think it just depends on how far I'd be going.
Yeah, dude,
Like if I'm just using it to go to the grocery store and back, then I'll do it. But if I'm taking like a trip where I got to be in traffic and all that, I don't know that I trust the driverless car just yet.
I have a friend that has one. He said he's done it all the way to West Palm.
How far is that? Like maybe like a 20-minute drive?
No, hour and a half.
Oh shit! Like from here to Sacramento. I might ride from here to Sacramento in that. Yeah, because I mean it depends. If it's a straight shot, like if it's freeway, like I probably would. But I would have to have some way of being able to take over if I seen something going crazy.
That's what I'm saying. The Tesla, if you're the driver, you can always take over. But
yeah, you can always take control of the car. You know what I mean?
But if you're one of these taxi things, you know.
Probably not. Not being in the back seat, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I'm ready for that. Jetsons.
Yeah, not yet. I'll wait till Blade Runner, that type of thing. Then I'll
baby steps.
Yeah, that type of stuff. So, but yeah, it's been around for a while. And people have been riding in it. And I think, like I said, before the pandemic, Google people kind of they were like kind of front runners. So they got to kind of ride in it. And I think some stuff had happened and it kind of soured. And the legislation was like, no, you guys can't do it anymore.
It's all about that money. All right, guys, let's get back to these picks real quick. I am going to take the Raiders. I need to see some positive things out of the Bears, dude, before I start.
They made
you're muted, Hialeah.
The quarterback is the starter for the rest of the year.
Oh, they went out and said that? Wow.
Yeah, that's what Nagy said. He said he's the starter even if Aaron or what's his name, the Red Rifle guy.
Yeah, Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. Even if he comes back, he said he's still not going to start.
I'm taking the Raiders.
I guess that's one way to maybe protect your job. You know, hey, I'm going to give the rookie playing time, man. You know, we're going to lose some games.
He said that the last two games, although they were losses or whatever, he said they'd seen enough improvement from week to week to warrant him in the start.
He's full of shit, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to save his job. I mean, you figure, unless Andy Dalton is that bad, I mean, you're willing to risk your season on a rookie because the backup's that bad, or the starter was that bad. Like
the only way he gets to save his job is if this guy works out. That's the only way. He's done. If it's Dalton, he's only saves his job if Fields does well.
So then, would you say that he loses? He would have lost. He would have saved his job had he started the rookie and lost. Or if he handled it,
he had to go to him.
But I mean, he's the number 10 pick.
Yeah,
you almost have to start him.
It's a Hail Mary, dude. He's throwing a Hail Mary. He's like, this is the only thing that's gonna save me now.
But he's the number 10 pick. He's from Ohio State. The team sucks. Everybody knows they suck. They need a quarterback that's a savior out. If anything, he should have rolled the rookie out there and let him take his lumps and went down with the kid instead of potentially damaging him by allowing Dalton to start knowing he was better. Then he doesn't, as a coach, he has no respect for you when he does start getting good. Like he's not going to be like.
Or maybe he doesn't think he's better. That's why he didn't start him from the beginning. He just thinks this is his only chance to stay.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he's better, but I'm saying as far as like, remember Deshaun Watson, like that coach, he hated him, but he kind of that coach kind of coached him up to where he was, so he respected him. He didn't like him, but he respected him. And then the last straw was when he traded away the receiver, right?
Hopkins.
Yeah, so this is different. This is everybody in the locker room knows the kid was better than Dalton, but you chose to be the authority and not let somebody sway your decision. And you started this kid and you kept saying, oh, he's our starter regardless. It was almost like you were bucking the whole GMs and everything. Dude, they drafted this guy 10. They drafted him to start. They didn't draft him to sit the bench. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's hard when you got a coach that's kind of on the hot seat, you know, and then you leave up to him these decisions. You know, maybe he thinks I can win a game with Andy now because he's a vet. You know, I can't really afford to lose a couple games while this guy, you know, who knows what's going on in there. But
he's supposed to be, you know, it's the coaching. It's the coach from the Rams, the coach from Green Bay, the coach from San Francisco and the coach from Chicago, they're all peers. They're all from the same coaching tree. And they all have varying levels of success so far. Nagy is the only one that has no success.
Yeah, there's no fruit on his branch.
You know what I mean? So the defense was their strong point, and they didn't build like a decent offense enough to kind of, you know what I mean? Kind of like a Baltimore, like a mini Baltimore. They didn't do that. So he's got to go regardless. You know what I mean? Like he didn't do what, like they gave him the pieces, even, it wasn't crazy, but he had enough to win up to this point.
Yeah.
Especially in the division that he's in. You know what I mean?
They had a little bad luck too. Remember that missed field goal in the playoffs?
Yeah, that was. But I mean, it shouldn't have been that close. It shouldn't have been that close.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm sorry I took over. But yeah, you know what I mean. I just think that it's took too long for them to start the kid. I think.
Yeah.
But the Raiders are going to run roughshod over him anyway.
I hope so. Yeah. Picking the Raiders.
Tank, you got the Raiders too, right, Tank?
Yeah, we got Freedom Yukon in the chat.
What up, dog?
He says his grandpa, old man.
What do you say, Tank?
My grandpa, old man, as a drill instructor, says you either earn your place or bench your shit. Honestly, don't know what the Dolphins doing.
Yeah, people are pretty much done with the Dolphins.
Dolphins are losing some games, dude. That's what they're doing.
Hey, but Tua's back next week, ain't he?
Oh, I have been counting. I've been counting the minutes down to that. Jesus, dude, that's our fucking hope. There, that's what we're waiting for. Hey. I don't know. I guess it can't be any worse.
You know what they're doing? They're tanking for Tua all over again.
I know, but they tanked for Tua. But who was the other quarterback they could have got? Was it Hurts or who else? Who else was in that draft?
Herbert.
God damn it!
Picked right after. Immediately.
And San Diego was like,
I can't believe these idiots drafted Tua.
These motherfuckers actually took him.
Smaller, no arm, injured. Yeah, let's take Tua.
Yeah, this guy's coming off a hip injury that like people's grandmothers and grandfathers get. Let's draft him.
Dude, right. It ended Bo Jackson's career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a fucking brutal one.
And you let it happen to a kid, and then you still drafted him in the first round. If that was anybody else, that kid would have went in the 5th or 6th round.
Yeah, or not drafted at all.
Yeah, I mean that was borderline McGahee robbery. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But you know what? McGahee did come back and have a couple of.
No, he did. But I mean, this guy's a quarterback, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't think he's a left-handed quarterback at that. So. I mean, Michael Vick, I loved him to death, but that dude would have been awkward no matter what. He's left-handed. No offense is going to fit that guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not going to work.
You got to change everything. You got to change the blocking. Yeah. You got to change. Yeah. And then if
he's injury prone, your right tackle is now your left tackle. Like, it's.
And then what do you do when he inevitably gets injured? Now you got to put in a right-handed quarterback unless you're going to find a left-handed backup. And now everybody's doing things different than they were when he's in. Yeah.
Right is left is up is down, sideways is to the right.
Wins or
I know it sounds funny, but it's the truth. It's definitely the truth. Like they always say, you got to switch your right tackle to your left tackle. Your left tackle's now your right tackle. And that's not their size. That's not the size that they make their money playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if they're a dominant player, they got to put them. You're paying a left tackle, or he's playing, getting paid left tackle money, and he's playing the right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just all in the mix. All right, next up here we got the Browns. They're favored by 1 at the Chargers. There seems like there's a typo here.
I'm taking the.
Why would the Browns be favored at the Chargers?
I don't know, but I'm taking the Chargers.
And Baker has like a fucked up labrum or some shit.
Yeah, a torn labrum, right?
On his left arm. Because he tried to tackle somebody after he threw a pick.
This seems like taking money from a baby here, dude. I'm taking the Chargers all the way, dude.
I don't know, man. They don't mess up. They don't mess up on these odds.
When it seems too good to be true, it is.
That's been my.
I'm taking the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go Chargers as well.
Everybody's taking the Chargers except Remo. I think he seems to like the Browns.
Oh no, that's what, a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not.
It's a safety.
You know what? This
extra point.
The Chargers are really
an
good
extra.
against the pass, and it kind of bodes.
Oh, and it's in LA, huh?
Yeah, dude.
It bodes well for Cleveland because they got that running attack. I'm still going Chargers.
You're supposed to get 3 points just for being at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And the Chargers are coming off an impressive win. I don't know, dude. That one seems off to me. I'm going Chargers.
It'll be a good game.
All right, that is.
There's been a lot of news about Cleveland all week about how beat up they are, though. I wonder what that's all about.
I need Chubb to blow up.
I mean,
I need Hunt. I need Hunt to go the fuck off.
I need Chubb.
Beckham. You don't know what you're getting out of Beckham week to week.
Beckham's not playing.
Is he playing or no?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He's out. He's playing?
He played last week.
Did he play last week? I thought he was still out.
Yeah.
Dude, he missed him on a freaking 70-yard bomb, dude. He missed him. He overthrew him.
I think he wants out. And I don't think he wants to say it but he wants out.
Maybe.
He could, yeah.
He wants to go to Tampa.
Remember when they were going to the Super Bowl?
They still got a great defense, bro. Their defense is really good.
Cleveland has. I mean, you figure that division is up for grabs right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, another 4:00 game here. Giants are at the Cowboys. The Cowboys are favored by 7.
Let's go Giants!
Jackie.
Somebody actually picked them too, huh?
Let's go Giants.
Wow.
I'll go with the boys.
This one's kind of tough, dude. I don't know why, but I'm going to take the Cowboys. But this probably...
This is a division rival, man. This is going to be a close game.
Yeah, that's a lot of points for a division game. I'll probably regret it, but I'm going to take the Cowboys.
You said Cowboys.
I did. Thank you. Next up, San Francisco 49ers, your team right here, Remo, at the Cardinals, favored by 5.5, the last undefeated team in the NFL. And is Trey Lance starting?
I think they lose.
Who?
Arizona loses his first game.
Oh, wow. That's fucking bold and spicy, dude. I don't know, man. Arizona looks like the truth, dude.
I don't know.
So not only are you think they're going to cover that, you think they're going to win.
Yeah.
All right. I
It's a touchdown.
Arizona. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Arizona here, dude. I don't know. They're at home. They're flying.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Cards.
Cardinals had only had one close game. The rest have been over 5.5.
Every game?
No, only one close one.
Right.
But then all the other 4 are over 5.5.
Yeah, they handled the Rams pretty easily.
The Titans and the Jags.
Yep.
The Vikings, they beat by 1.
I think the Niners run the ball.
Niners and Bears.
They're going to run the ball like crazy.
I think Eli Mitchell's supposed to be back.
And they got to count for Lance. They got to count for Sermon. They got a couple guys healthy right now. I think they're going to run the ball. It's going to be real run heavy. And they're going to take their shots to Ayuk down the field. And I think Ayuk has a big game.
I'm going Bills, bro.
He's at home.
I need Deebo Samuel to have a big game.
Like Tank had last week?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, he was wide open for that fucking...
I had that dude last year.
It was a blown coverage.
I had him last year on my team, and I was living for days that he would have did what he did last week.
He didn't play most of the year, right? Last year?
He kept getting hurt.
Yeah.
But when he played like that. You know what I mean? It was just a matter of time, and now he's doing it.
Yeah. Definitely capable. Just got to keep him on the field, I guess, with that guy.
I can't believe that dude. Like, dude, they love that guy. They love.
I'm getting payback, Remo. Fucking Hialeah got 34 points on me with Robert Wood.
And who does Trey Lance like?
Oh,
He doesn't like IU.
No, okay, because there's always that thing, right? When the new quarterback comes in, there's always like that guy that he likes.
It's another receiver.
Does he like Kittle?
Born?
No, he doesn't throw to Kittle. They said already Kittle's shit's gonna go down. They said Ayuk ain't the dude that he was looking for. There was another kid that when they put him in, they put the kid in with him. And I know that's just that 1 week.
Dude. Kittle hasn't done shit.
No, he's kind of fallen off.
Well, that's the thing though. They gave him that money, man. And he can't get help because like he keeps rushing himself back. You know what I mean? So I mean, you got to get healthy. But I mean, that's Jimmy Garoppolo, man. He made him rich, but that's because it was his little safety valve. But if Trey Lance ain't looking for the tight end, then I mean, he's not going to get in catch anyway.
Dude,
you know?
The Sunday night game is juicy as fuck.
For the second week in a row, this is a fire game we got on.
This is a better game than last week.
We'll see, dude. I don't know. For me, that game last week was fucking. It lived up to the billing.
The storylines were better.
I get drunk because I'm off on Monday.
Nice.
This should be a good one, dude. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Tank already called the Bills on this one. They say Gordon's gonna suit up and play, dude.
Okay, so have they figured out Patrick?
Mahomes?
They figured him out, or is the team's defense just that bad that they have to score so many points if they lose?
I don't know, man. I haven't watched enough of their games to.
Because he's putting up yards, he's putting up points. But like something about that team, man, it's like people aren't afraid of him.
No.
Well, the defense is not as good, and I don't think they're running as much. They got a completely new offensive line, completely new from the Super Bowl. I've never heard of that before in my life.
Yeah, their
everybody there is new.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're not like Buffalo seems to have like, people are afraid of their defense. The offense can get you, watch out for their receivers. They got all these little crafty guys. They got a nice power running game.
They really haven't played anybody though, man.
I know, but Kansas City kind of like you can't. They won the Super Bowl 2 years ago, right?
I'm taking the Bills, dude.
I know, and then they lost last year. Now it seems like everybody wants them to be like, but they're not. Week to week, they're not. You're not afraid
up to it. Yeah,
they're not afraid of them. Like people can.
Not like before.
I think they'll turn it around this week for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why. 3 points at home. That's like nothing, dude. You get 3 points just for being at home. They're not really giving the Chiefs much respect.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're not feared. They're not giving them 5.5. They're not giving them,
Even fucking Manny Sanders is balling.
Because you guys will probably barely win. You know what I mean? It'll be 38-36. You know what I mean? Like you guys are barely gonna win. Like that's what I see for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't pick them on my parlay card.
Who am I taking?
Yeah.
I already took the Chiefs.
Oh, and you take?
The Bills.
Okay. Dun 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 dun. Monday Night Football. The Colts at the Ravens. Ravens are favored by 7. Colts coming off that ass whooping in Miami.
Ass whooping that they gave.
Check out the quarterbacks Carson Wentz has defeated in the last calendar year. Nick Mullins, Daniel Jones, Ben DiNucci, and Jacoby Brissett.
Who's who of championship quarterbacks?
Yeah, Lamar Jackson, slightly different.
I'll
take the Ravens, dude. I think.
Yeah, it's an easy pick.
I think the Colts will find out the Ravens are not the Dolphins really fast.
I'm taking the Colts.
I need to see more of Lamar Jackson. For me, the jury's still out on him.
He needs to start. I say it all the time. He needs to start leaving that run as a threat, instead of like as a go-to.
He needs to be more Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Is he coming? Is Bridgewater playing this week?
I don't think so.
They said he's coming back. I think he was been practicing. So.
I know, but he's coming off that concussion protocol. I let him get another week. It's not like
who's playing when he's not playing.
Lock.
Oh God, I think you're right. I think he might be playing. Let me look that up real quick.
I gotta rush him back.
I think Drew Lock is.
Yeah, and that should be a lock of the week for whoever's he's playing against. Okay, they say Bridgewater's going to start if he's cleared through the final concussion protocol step.
He'll play.
He'll probably play.
You can give me some more though.
Did you give me a pick for this game, Tank?
Ravens.
Yes, you did.
Look, Randy.
All right, what am I looking at? Hold on.
The Shelby Winery.
What is that, bro?
That's the winery in Homestead.
Oh, I know what the winery is, but it's a bottle of red wine?
You guys got vineyards up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got one here in the Redland Homestead area.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
you went, Tank?
What happened?
You went there?
Dude, I'm surrounded by those.
Oh, yeah.
I got it at Walmart.
50 of them around me.
Public sells that too.
Hey, look who's in the chat, dude.
Freddie Youth. Boy Ogre.
Freedom Yukon.
Freddie Youth.
Yeah, we got a lot of people that start with an F and end with a Y in the chat right now. Actually, just two of them, but
that's enough, right? They're coming for the they want the $100 gift card.
I need to get 300, dude. Let me get.
You're 9 away. You're like 8 or 9 away.
Sub it up, guys. Jesus Christ, dude.
I've never. How hard is it to get 10 subs?
When you're giving away $100. Jesus Christ, dude.
We're going backwards.
Remo's been on the list since the first one.
We're going backwards.
Hey man, I got that thing spent in my head.
Remo needs an honorary $100 gift card.
Remo got tired of reposting and liking.
He's got his name.
Hey, being in the chat.
And the subs went the other way. The subs went the other way.
He's got his name in the hat a few times. For sure. Dude,
I showed my wife the store. I showed her the store on Instagram. She's like, that's his fucking store. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, now we got to go there when we go to Florida.
You need to come.
Sure,
you gotta go on a Tuesday or Thursday. Those are that's when the real good clerk works.
Tuesday and Thursday.
I'm gonna show
Thursdays, except
little woman.
Except for November 4th, 5th, and 6th. Then you got to go Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I'm gonna show that to Lou, dude.
That's when you're on vacation.
That's what I'm working. I'm giving you my schedule. I work.
Oh shoot,
dude! Anybody?
Hey, did you find that guy? Did you find that guy on your land, Randy? Was he out there? Is he out there hiding? You opened up your gates.
Lowry.
The guy,
Lowry.
Yeah.
Oh, who are we talking about?
Did you hear his father's looking for him now?
Oh, yeah. Laundry.
What a guy.
I'm gonna go looking for him in that.
Fucking dude, I would never. I could hate my son. I'd be like, bro, do what you gotta do. I don't know nothing. But I refuse to be looking for him. I would not look for that.
I know nothing.
I know it's fucked up, but shit. That's my flesh and blood. That's my flesh and blood. I can't even. I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
I wonder.
That means that dude's a fucking prick.
Yeah,
that's what that means,
bro.
I wonder what they were asking him when he went out looking for him with them.
No, I'm saying like as far as that means the dude, like if his dad don't like him, like, that dude's a fucking dick. Like,
yeah, because
and he killed fucking some wholesome girl who had a fucking mental issue, so you know he knew she had him when they got together.
Yeah.
And he fucking just kept her. Yeah, he's a fucking douchebag. Dude, I hope he's fucking, yeah. I don't know much about it, but just all that shit. I'm just like, dude, this dude's fucking piece of shit.
Fucking douche, bro.
Just come out and fucking say what happened. You know, we all know it was an accident. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, you probably got into it with her. She wouldn't shut up. You fucking wrung her neck and you did it too hard, and you got to pay for it now, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's
dude,
just what it is.
Stand up. You fucking
stand up and get it over with, bro.
Yeah,
you know, the longer you run, now you're gonna die.
Too much.
Nah, the longer you run, now you're gonna die. Before they would say, okay, give him, 25 with live manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? It was whatever. This dude took off running, goose chases, and all this shit, dude. They're gonna be like, fuck that. You cost us too much money. We're getting you the death penalty.
$200,000 a day they were wasting at one point looking for this guy.
For somebody who's right under their nose. I would, if I was on the run, bro, I'd become homeless. That's all I would do.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Is he alive or is he already dead?
If he's dead, he's self-inflicted.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna have to find his body.
Who helped him? Okay, let's say
I don't think anybody helped him. He was an outdoors type of person.
You don't think anybody helped him get away?
His parents.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody got him to somebody. If anything, his dad is leading him on a wild goose chase.
Well, it's not like they're following his dad to go fucking find them. It's not like they're all fucking following his ass.
Did you hear the story about the guy who was a fucking drunk alcoholic who was fucking? They found him looking for himself. He was part of the search crew looking for him.
Oh, I saw that shit. Yeah.
You saw it?
He was looking for who?
Himself.
He was part of the search party looking for him.
He was drunk.
He was a fucking drunk.
Nobody noticed.
Like, who are you guys looking for? He thought helping him. Looking for you, motherfucker.
Let's go find them.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. If it was me, dude, I'd be somewhere. I'd be somewhere homeless. I'd be with all the homeless people.
Yeah, bro, definitely, dude.
Because nobody's gonna come look through that.
Randy, if we were looking for ourselves, you know what the first line? Sígamelo bueno. Sígamelo bueno.
Exactly.
Where could you hide, dude? What's a good spot to hide?
We can't. Dude, there's no way to hide. Nowhere.
Dude, you get an efficiency in Hialeah, dude. You're pretty anonymous, dude.
Dude, nobody's gonna fucking find you.
Yeah.
Dude, unless he goes to another country, or somehow he can get like to one of those mini islands off the coast of Florida, like, you know what I mean? And somehow make his way to fucking South America somehow with no passport and all that
That's
shit.
his only chance, dude.
That's the only way he can get away.
Yeah.
And then what are you gonna do?
Dude, he can become anybody he wants to, but he has to make it there. Mexico, you can't go to Mexico because they'll fucking turn on you.
Yeah.
That's why everybody that runs to Mexico, they end up, you never have enough money in Mexico. Ever.
Costa Rica or one of these places like that.
Yeah, you got to go somewhere out there. Honduras.
Yeah.
But
you
with
gotta
bread,
make a run
dude,
for it.
what are you gonna do with no bread out there,
dude? The parents will send them money, bro. They'll
not only that, bro, you can become a fisherman.
Over, dude.
Bro, you become a fisherman. You can do all kinds of shit.
You'll be like Bobby. No.
At that point, dude, you're just trying to survive, bro.
Yeah, you become a fisherman, and then like out on the night fishing trip, you'll be like telling the story. Yeah, dude, one day, I killed this bitch, and everybody be like, shut the fuck up, man.
That shit never leaves your lips ever again.
I escaped from Shawshank through a pipe, and I came out the other side of shit, and then I was on the beach fixing a boat, and Red showed up, bro. My boy Red showed up, and I lived there happily ever after.
I don't think that's
he's got to try and make it to like
Say Guantanamo. You got to go to Say Guantanamo.
Nah, he's got to make it to like Argentina or something.
Argentina, they'll take any scumbag over there, dude. But you gotta have money,
you gotta cross at Fort Hood, and then you go to Say Guantanamo, right? And that's where you live on the coast. But you gotta cross on Fort Hood.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And you gotta find the little can under a rock that has no business there. That's where
what was that on? That was. Hey, what was that on? That was the.
What was that on? Baby.
Yeah, he found it. He had all that.
Say Guantanamo.
Like he was just there, and he just left it for him. Like, motherfucker, I did 30 years. I got out of jail. And everything is exactly where the letter said. If I read every 17,
you're gonna find a big tree next to a fence, and then you're gonna find a rock that don't have a big black rock that has no business being there, and just go there, and then you're gonna cross the Hood, and then you're gonna go to Say Guantanamo. And that's where I'll be, Red. Remo, I'll be at Say Guantanamo.
Say Guantanamo. Nah, but if I was him, I would just blend in with all homeless, dude. And I would just make my way through homeless camp.
Oh, he has a very homeless kind of look to him already.
Yeah, you can't get through any border. There's no border you can pass through. Can't get to Canada. Can't get to, you got to go somewhere where you can kind of become like a fisherman type of deal, you know what I mean? Like,
Say one. You gotta go where nobody knows your name.
Where you can never have to go to shore, you know what I mean, type of thing.
Hey, here's some baseball scores. The playoffs just started. Anybody?
Hey, did the Giants? Yes.
Damn, they're winning. The Red Sox, bro. They came back strong.
Yeah, they did. I think the Rays were up early in that game.
Wow.
Hey, they're on. Hey, man. Red Sox, they're ready for it.
Damn, look at that Braves Brewers. That shit must have been boring as fuck.
That's what you would call a pitcher's duel.
Astros, man. That's what's crazy.
That game was the White Sox were up in that game, and then the Astros exploded late.
Man.
They were beating on the drums.
Dude, they're good. I know, right? The trash cans. They were banging the trash
cans.
There was some story that came out saying, like, since the trash can, they've actually been hitting better after the trash can shit.
How convenient.
Hey, what were they yelling? Hey, what did they used to yell? They used to yell like dude, it was so fucking obvious. And I remember watching the games, and I'd be like, dude, like, isn't that pitcher like pissed that they're yelling during? You know what I mean? Like I'm like, then the ump's not saying shit. Like, because you know when the pitcher goes into his wind up or whatever, like right before you throw it, if you say anything, like, you know, it kind of startles you. You know what I mean? And like they were doing it all the time. I'd be like,
all you would hear was the trash can, dong, dong, dong.
But you would hear them say it. They'd be like, strike, 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 strike. Like they were just yelling. A couple
guys picked up on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the year later,
and, like changing, like 2 years later, size. Yeah, no, I mean, like in between there was like, only a couple guys picked up on it and changed signs or did something, but surprising it took.
I was tripping off that. I was just like, man, Houston's dirty. and then the commissioner was like, oh, it's just a trophy. What? What? It's just a championship. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh my god.
Hey, dude, what about that fraud case with the NBA, dude?
Oh yeah, dude, for real, dude.
Is that the NBA or was it football?
NBA with
there have been some shit like that in football too. I remember at one point.
Yeah, Clinton Portis and all them. They're about
okay, same type of scenario. Yeah.
Oh, what happened in the NBA? Who is it?
18 players got charged. Big Baby Davis was like the main guy. It was a few of the Celtics from that era. Yeah. Sebastian Telfair.
It was a lot of like journeymen.
The kind of guys who, you know, probably didn't make like a shitload of money and blew through it.
Yeah.
And what did they do? What are they accused of?
they were like doing like claims for different medical things that they didn't really have the procedures done, or they didn't really need the work done, but they were pocketing the money that was spent.
Oh, that the insurance person would have paid for.
Yeah, insurance fraud.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They're going to
Another thing in the NBA is they're not doing the marijuana testing for this season as well.
Yeah,
but you gotta
that shit you rolled, Remo.
Huh?
Let me see that shit you rolled. It was looking. God damn.
That's what Randy needs.
What is that?
That shit is clean, bro.
Is that a blunt?
That looks perfect.
What is that?
I had to go to my Cuban roots. You know what I mean?
A handmade. It's a hand rolled cigarette.
So it's a cigar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cigar.
Do you leave any tobacco in there?
I used to, but no, it's me and the wife. My wife, she's not really fooling with it.
Because that makes it.
I do that when I'm in Reno. I'll do that when I'm in Reno.
Does it make it really rough if you leave a little tobacco in there?
I mean, if you're not used to tobacco, yeah.
I shot a man in Reno.
But I mean,
just to watch him die.
Because the cigar, you don't really inhale it anyways, normally.
Well, I mean, it's all tobacco. The leaf is tobacco too, so.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then the inside, I just
throw it back in the bag.
That's just perfect, Remo, man. Good for you.
Bro, he's a fucking pro, bro.
You got skills.
Yeah, man, you know.
What kind of cigar is that?
30 plus years of smoking.
Do you ever smoke a cigar? Like a regular cigar?
Oh,
you ever
yeah,
smoke
yeah.
like a
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. My brother is one of those, you know. Yeah, I got the humidor and all that. You're like, let's go to the backyard. Yeah, you want some scotch? Yeah, I got this one the other day, and yeah, you know. Yeah.
Straight
why is your voice
Republic?
Hey, why your voice changed when we're about to smoke a cigar?
Oh, you know, man. That's how it goes, man. You know, sometimes. You know?
Now you're a man.
This one costs like $75. You know, my friend brought it to me. You know, this one was $89, and it's like, dude, you smoke half
anywhere, man.
You smoke half.
I don't smoke anything that expensive.
I'd have to look at it. Just put it up there. You know, like, that's nice.
9.8.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It'd be all falling apart and moldy. Yeah, man. I never smoked it, man. Never smoked it.
Why do you gotta bring up the 9.8, bro? Come on,
dude.
Bro.
50 years of Disney. Is that Walt Disney World? I should say. 50 years.
I'm older than Walt Disney World.
You are? I mean, you're older than a lot of shit, dude. For sure.
I 5 years older than me.
The first time I went to Disney World, I think I was like 6.
Dude, I was already like way too big to be going for the first time. I think I was like 12 or some shit, dude.
So I went when it was only 4 years old.
Yeah.
I went when it was new.
Are you serious? You went before they had rides and shit.
No, dude, they had rides. They had the submarine ride that you actually went underwater.
When I went, they were already getting.
You talking about Disneyland or Disney World in Orlando?
Disney World.
In Orlando, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because they got that. I've only been to Disneyland. I know I've lived in California all my life, but I've only been there once.
Wow.
And I was there, and I went when I was like in 3rd grade.
So you haven't taken your daughter?
No, not yet.
Oh, wow. Dude, they put you on a government list, dude, if you don't take them by a certain age.
Yeah, dude, that shit's fucking child abuse. Child abuse.
Yeah, I know, child. She's not like into that type of stuff. You know what she
now
wants
because she's fucking 18. Now she don't give a fuck.
She grew up.
She don't give a shit now, dude. She's 18, bro. Fuck Disney World, bro.
My daughter's a different breed. I tried to take her to Disneyland. You know where she wants to go?
Where?
She wants to go to Japan, bro. She's like, I don't want to go to Disneyland. She's like, I'd rather go to Japan. I'm like, babe, you know how much it costs to go to Japan? She's like, well, then I'd rather go there then. I'm just like, yeah,
Sure, you don't
you'll
want to
be
go to
19.
Disneyland.
Hey, you'll be 19 when you go to fucking Japan. You can study abroad. Cause I ain't spending no 7-8K just to go to Japan. You're tripping.
That's crazy, dude.
And my
It's a
cousin,
long, expensive trip.
he was like stationed out there. He just came back, and then he got stationed in DC. But he's gonna move back out there and open a jazz club. So I was like, when he goes back out there, yeah, in Japan. I'm like, when he goes back, then we'll go. Then we'll go.
I have a boy stationed over there right now.
They love it, huh? You heard the story?
Yeah,
He's told you stories?
and he's like an anime guy too, so
yeah,
he enjoys it a lot.
You know where you could get some anime? You could get some cool anime and Man of Action figures. Moaf, as the people in the know like to call it.
Yeah, I got a couple things for Man of Action figures here, actually, now that you mentioned.
You don't say.
Yep.
See, he shows all the stuff that I would probably spend my $100 gift card on.
This is Quint, Toonie Terrors, and the shark right there.
Hey, did you get that breaker, the G.I. Joe, the breaker with the motorcycle?
No.
Did you get that?
I have not gotten that, but we did get those other figures you were asking me about. We got some of those.
The Zartan?
No, the little Marvel ones.
The
yeah.
The Marvel retros.
We got a ton of pops. That's one of the Green Day ones.
Ooh, very cool.
Recently.
Oh, yeah.
I don't got.
Oh yeah, my wife just said that Universal Studios has that when Quint gets chewed up. You know, when you go through the ride. Remember he's on the boat.
Yes.
That Magic?
That's Magic. This is a bear brick. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I got one more bear brick here. What is this?
Oh, the boys.
The boys.
Yeah. Homelander.
Homelander.
We got these little mini
guitars.
Mini guitars, blind box.
Mini guitars.
Mystery box.
Mini guitars.
Yeah. And then of
Hey,
course,
do you sell manga books?
Not really, dude. Books is not really our forte. Really. Yeah. We're gonna get that.
You're just wasting a resource. And not
my daughter would have been like, Daddy, go buy me like 5 of those books from you.
You're just missing out on a resource.
5 of those mangoes.
It's so hard.
I need a bag of them.
I do carry mangoes, not mangas.
Not mangas.
The book business is hard, dude, to make money, dude.
It is hard.
Think about your local comic.
That's what he said.
Yes,
that's closed.
That's what he said.
Okay. Your local comic book store. Your local comic book store closed. Okay, and yours closed too, right, Hailey?
Look, I told you that Torpedo was taking them over.
Yeah, and
did I tell you that?
Doing? You see what Torpedo's doing? They're gonna do their own grading service.
Okay, so look, check it out though. They were buying my LCS.
Okay.
And my LCS, they retired after 19 years, and they were like, "Fuck it, Torpedo's gonna come in. They're gonna buy our building. They're gonna take over our comic store." And they were like, "So your shit's gonna go through Torpedo. So you know, it's nice knowing you. Bye bye, dude." They popped up last week, and they said the shit fell through.
Oh shit!
So Torpedo didn't buy them.
They got torpedoed.
They got torpedoed.
You know,
and now you're saying that they're starting their own grading service.
That's what they're saying. It's called trusted grading service. That's the rumor. That's the shit. That's just the news that's popped up. I don't believe that. That's kind of like you believe it, but I want to see it happen.
Yeah, but if PGX can do it, then why can't they?
Yeah, dude. But he's kind of like he's in the. How trusted could it be? You know?
Well, it's called trusted, dude. Okay, isn't that the name?
It's in the name.
Yeah,
it's true.
What percent do you give them of succeeding?
I'll just say any comic book shop owner, I trust to an extent. Like even like, you know what I mean? Like words, even my guy at my shop, was cool. You still got to make money. You know what I mean? So it's not like they're not going to give you anything.
It's a business.
You know what I mean? So,
hey, and that's what I was about to tell you guys, man. It is so hard. That's why these comic book stores are closing. It's so hard to make money because New comics, just think about it, dude. They're getting those in. You got to get a discount. They're making what, like $1 something, dude. And then like, no offense, but you guys want that shit perfect, right? Like nobody's gonna take anything with a
that's
little.
Out of their hands, though. That's not that. That's out of their hands.
But you're not gonna accept it, right? And you shouldn't. You're a consumer, right?
Well, so I mean, it depends, though. I mean, if you want the book, you're gonna buy the book,
right? Even if
my shop owner told one of my other shop I go to, he was like, I was like, hey, give me 2 copies of blah blah blah, and he's like, yeah, you can have them, but they're fucked up. They came in fucked up, I got them for you, but and to me, it's like, thanks for giving me the heads up, and if I want them, I'll buy them.
Right.
But and why would I not? If I really want them, I'm gonna go buy them. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But people want them perfect, dude. And I heard Random House, that's the new distributor because they're not going through Diamond anymore. Marvel isn't. DC isn't as well. I forget who DC is going with, but Marvel's going with.
Isn't DC that big comic book store in New York right now?
No, that's Midtown.
Aren't they doing the distribution?
I'm not sure. I
heard that rumor at one time. I don't know if that
could be.
They're going through Penguin. Penguin does DC.
Penguin does DC. Random.
That makes sense.
Random House started doing Marvel, and I heard that they're sending the books all fucked up.
Dude, I seen a box with a whole bunch of just obviously they're not bagged and board, and they're just in like like the box the size of like a microwave, and they're just in there in a row like you would have them in a short box, and then there's like just paper around it.
Yeah, it's nothing. There's no protection. They're coming all fucked up.
That's too hard, man.
I don't know how they stay open, honest.
That's
any place,
dude.
Any place, like, dude, how can you, like, with the exception of coming from the press or from the printing shop in bags and boards, like, there's too many hands to touch it. There's too much room for error. You know what I mean? Like,
I felt bad the other day. I went to the shop, right, and my shop texted me, hey, do you want these? And I was like, yeah, I want them. There were all these like A, B, C covers of Primordial. It's a new book that came out. And I told them, yeah, I'll take them, dude. But when I got to the shop, it was like, I didn't know the prices. And they were like 15, 20. One was $50. And I was like, dude, I can't do that.
Brand new books?
Brand new books. But they
were beat up?
Why are they so much?
They weren't beat up, but I just couldn't do that on a brand.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. They were already charging you the markup.
And I felt bad, and I've been meaning to call him to apologize.
Why would you feel bad?
Because I couldn't take those, and he had them holding for me. I told him I could, but I didn't know.
Yeah, but don't feel bad. You know why you shouldn't feel bad? Because the next guy will buy them.
I know.
I don't want to hear that the store is giving you that guilt trip shit, because I've walked in and out of many of the stores that I didn't buy the book, and when I went back, it was gone. So don't make me feel bad. If when I get to my guy, he'll give me a stack of books. I'll go through them. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't care if you held them for 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't want them. Guess what? There's somebody who will buy them. Huh?
I feel you there. If it's like a $4 book, I don't feel too bad buying. I don't feel bad about turning it back. But when it's like a $50 book,
why is it a $50 book?
It was like a 1 in 100, or it was a 1 in 50.
Oh, okay.
And he held it for me.
Somebody's going to buy that book.
How much were you expecting it to be?
But I felt bad because it was like a week after, and maybe the hype is down, and it's harder for him to sell it.
How much were you expecting it to be?
I thought it was maybe $10 tops, man. I didn't think it was $50.
I guess lesson learned both ways. He needs to tell you the price, or you need to ask him how
exactly.
much. Yeah, my guy he tells me what the price is. He'll tell me that Sunday he sends out an email, and it has a list of all the books that are coming out this week, and then they're highlighted if you might want to take a closer look. Like, hey man, this might be a hot book. Or this one's, some hype behind it. He'll have them in bold. And if it's an incentive, he'll tell you 1 in 10, $15, 1 in 25, $25, 1 in 50, $65. You know what I mean?
I'll definitely ask next time. Definitely.
Yeah. But
they gotta make that money, dude.
Huh?
If not, he's gonna put it up on the wall. If he doesn't set it aside for me, it's going to be on the wall.
Of course.
And that's what he's supposed to do. But 9 times out of 10, when I get there, that book is gone.
Yeah.
Dude, you know that Moon Knight #3, the 1 in 25?
Yeah, the first appearance.
Yeah. So it came out and it was a 1 in 25, and I didn't know it was going to be a hot book or anything. I just saw that it was a Moon Knight and it was an incentive. And I was like, fuck it. I don't buy too many 1 in 25s for that price. It was $25. I was like, yeah, I'll get it. I told him. He held it for me. Like I pick my books up every 2 weeks. I picked it up. And when I picked it up, the book was worth like $70, $80 by the time I picked it up. You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. You know what I mean? Like, he held it for me and sold it to me for the price that he could have made more if he didn't hold it for me.
Yeah, he could have made more.
You know what I'm saying? So
but you're
it
a
goes
good customer. You're a good
but I'm
customer.
saying, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad because
no.
you know what I mean? Like,
there just has to be a
that's
respect
more,
thing.
It's like if I come to you, Randy, and I'm a long-time customer, right? And I say, hey, man, hold that bear brick for me. You know what I mean? And I come in and I get there and you're like, yeah, man, it's $250. And I'm like, oh, can't do that, man. It's $250. Are you going to be pissed at me? Or are you going to be like, okay, cool.
No,
because somebody else is going to buy it and pay $250 because they come in there to buy it for $250. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, but I would tell you,
it might scare me off, but it ain't going to scare somebody else.
I'll be like, hey, dude, it's $250. You good? You know?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. Or I might even like if you're a good customer, oh, I can't, man. Can you help me out? What's good? Boom, boom, boom. But then I would agree on a price.
Or let me give you $75 now, and I'll give you the rest in 2 weeks.
No problem.
You hold it.
Yeah.
I'll give you the money.
No
you know what I mean?
No problem.
But if I didn't do that, you'll still sell it. It will still get sold.
Yeah, somebody else is going to buy it.
You know? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
As long as there's respect.
I don't feel bad for the establishment like that because I'm like, you guys are going to sell it regardless. That's why they get mad and they're like, oh, well, we got to hold on to these books. I'm like, dude, that's what back issue bins are for. And there's people that come to shop specifically to buy back issues. Yeah. So you're going to get your money. You're going to get your money. You know? It's like the argument that like Snoop and all them used to say, oh, man, we got jerked by Suge. He had us driving around in Bentleys and living in houses that weren't ours. Yeah, motherfucker, but you were driving around in a Bentley. And you had a house up in the hills. Who gives a fuck whose name is on? You got to live in it. You weren't in the project. I don't feel bad. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, shut up. Like,
yeah. I think a lot of those things are case by case basis. You go and you make relationships with people and customers and and then, if I hold something for somebody, and then they know how much it is and they don't buy it later. And then, okay, fine. And then they do it again, then like probably I would be like, dude, I can't hold anything for you. You're not buying it. Yeah. Or, it's a case.
And highly, I'm sure every time you've gone in there, you've bought your books. You bought regardless of how much. Even if you were like, shit, that's more than I wanted to spend, you just buy it. It was just that one time you couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
I couldn't, dude. It was like one was 50, one was 25, and one was 20. It was like, dude, it's a brand new book. I can't do that shit.
With figures, it's very special, man. You know how we fill up that back really fast for people. Oh, I'll be there next week. I'll be there next week. And then, some people come. Those people always come. We could always do it for them. But then some people are just like fucking jerking themselves and you off. Those are the people you can't do it for.
Yeah. Dude, you know what we can do? Let's do some fucking Wild West trivia.
You got the sound effects going today. All right.
And you is nobody. All right, I'm going to take a smoke break right quick.
All right, dude. Who is that on his avatar?
I don't know. It's not Sly.
Tank knows.
Is that Sugar Bear? Honey Bear?
I think that's ODB.
Bootney Lee Farnsworth from Uptown Saturday Night.
Oh, okay. All right. I love it. Put that shit back up.
That's my grandmother's first cousin.
Oh wow, that's Bootsy Collins, bro. That's Bootsy Collins.
Bootney Lee Farnsworth.
Bootsy Collins.
Hallelujah.
Let's go.
We're ready for this shit. Oh, let's explain the rules. We're doing Wild West trivia. Blurt out the answer. First to 5 wins. If there's a tie, Hialeah always wins the tie. Any other instructions before we get started?
No, that's about it. That pretty much sums it.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Henry McCarty was better known by what?
Billy the Kid.
Randy got it.
Hold on. Let me put the score up.
Billy the Kid.
Billy the Goat.
I got that one, right, Tank?
Yep. What weapon has become known
Colt.
as
Colt 45. It won the West.
as the gun that won the West? The Colt.
These are pretty easy, bro.
They're so easy you're not getting them.
I know, because you're just faster. You're
I'm quicker on the draw.
Yeah.
Fastest goat in the West.
Who is
Hold
the
on.
only woman known to have robbed a stagecoach?
Woo!
Annie Oakley.
No,
Damn, that's a good guess though.
it is a good guess.
I guess I could just throw something. I don't have no fucking idea, dude. I'll just pass, man. Who is it?
Pearl Hart.
Oh, Pearl Harbor, dude.
Oh. Get some.
Now, if I don't know, did they give you any background information?
Yeah, but I kind of cut it off.
I read about her one time. She actually gave some money back because she felt bad. She gave people back enough money for lunch or something like that.
That's why females don't make good bank robbers.
She's a stagecoach robber, right?
Stagecoach robbers.
Yeah, let me
All right.
see.
All right, fuck it. Who cares?
All right. The next one is, what percentage of women living in Deadwood, South Dakota in 1876 were prostitutes? We'll go with the closest.
90%.
90%.
Randy got it.
What did he say?
90%.
I said 90%.
You stopped and then he said it.
Ooh, I got a tie, dude. How does it feel, bro? How does it feel?
That's bullshit, bro.
How does it feel, dude?
That was bullshit.
Now you know how it feels, dude.
I've always been faster than you.
That's what she said. How long did the gunfight at the OK Corral last?
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Randy got
I
it.
said it 2 times faster than you.
What the... Damn, this is actually a good one. Just Hialeah's not answering fast enough.
I know
This is
the
like
answers, bro.
Yeah, this is a fucking even.
This is the closest 4-zip game there's been ever.
I'm not taking that fucking Delta 8 before the show ever again.
In
Oh, is that
poker-
what you did? Oh my God. You're not so quick on the draw.
In poker, what is known as the dead man's hand?
Aces and eights.
Yeah,
Bitch.
he got it. What the fuck?
You studied, bro.
Yeah, he
No.
did. He
No.
did.
Keep going.
study.
Keep going. This is good.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep going.
No.
Yeah, I got more.
And that was they because this dude, they killed him, dude, with that hand. That's why it's called the dead man's hand.
Yeah.
Wild Bill Hickok.
Hickok.
That's what she said.
That's it, Remo. The trivia's over.
Yeah, dude, it was a skunk, dude.
Right on time, huh?
Quick, I thought I had a chance.
You did. You
Quick on
just
the draw,
were.
dude.
You weren't quick on the draw.
I wasn't
bro.
quick on the draw. Keep going. I have some more questions.
That's
Right. It was like, oh, 45. It was almost like he had all the answers already.
That's why I was a gunfighter and you were a store, general storekeeper. In the
Yeah,
Wild
Yeah, I
I
was
was at the general store.
That's right.
Yep.
What is it? Go for another one.
What outlaw wrote his own press release for one of his robberies?
Jesse James.
Yeah.
Jesse James.
I'll keep score here. Maybe I can win 2 games in one.
What famous Old West figure was arrested for horse theft in Van Buren, Arkansas?
Wyatt Earp.
Yep.
Wyatt Earp.
You wouldn't think Wyatt Earp.
No, you wouldn't. Which outlaw's body was sold to a traveling carnival and exhibited on a sideshow?
I know this story because we covered it when we did a Wild West episode.
Oh, that's why you know all these answers.
Well, that was years ago. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, where did you do this show?
We did it with Ogre and Hoffa here in the.
So it's been like 2 years.
Go Penn Studios, probably longer. The dude's name is Elmer McCurdle or something like that.
Elmer Fudd.
Do I get a point for that?
You're keeping score still?
Of course I am. Fucking dude, would Bill Belichick keep score? Why wouldn't I fucking keep score?
You're running up the score?
Yeah, what outlaw wore socks over his boots during his robberies?
That's a good one.
Larry Bird. Larry Bird.
Blackjack Mulligan.
Black Bart.
Wow. Get a point for that. Get half a point, Brandon.
No.
Shoeless Joe Jackson?
No, he was a baseball player.
Get an 8.5. You need an 8.5 for that.
You said Shoeless Joe.
I only like 9.8.
That's one of the
baseball player. The one.
That's one of the multiple choice answers.
Oh.
Shoeless Joe
That's
Jackson.
the guy from Field of Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
From the Chicago White Sox.
I think he was shoeless at one time.
What gang of outlaws was involved in
Cowboys?
The gunfight? Yep.
Oh, look, you got one.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Dude, they could have come up with a better name, right, for their fucking gang.
You would think they could have been a little bit more original, right?
Yeah, that's like, what's the name of your podcast? Three Dudes. Just three dudes.
What was the first sheriff of Deadwood?
According to you, all those prostitutes in Deadwood? There probably wasn't a lot of dead wood around, right?
No. Seth Bullock.
They had limp dick fingers.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, can you imagine, dude? Like all those dudes working in the West, dude, and there's no women, and then like a fucking trainload of fucking prostitutes shows up, dude. Fucking Christmas.
It was all Brokeback Mountain back then.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, dude. I'm sure, like,
yeah, baby.
They had to resort. Some people,
you know, that's why they were so happy to the women.
How many banks did Billy the Kid rob?
None. He was not a bank robber.
Correct.
He was just an outlaw.
He's an outlaw.
He never. I thought they robbed a bank on what was it? Young Guns.
Valentine's Day.
Did they?
No.
Those movies were pretty accurate. As far as
I thought for some reason I thought they robbed a bank.
What was?
Remember he shot the dude? He was acting like he was peeing and he shot him.
Yes.
Yeah. How the hell do you remember Young Blood Guns, bro?
They were collecting bounties. That's what they were doing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they were connecting a lot of bounties.
What was the question, Tank?
What was Butch Cassidy's first criminal offense?
Stealing a pie.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he fucking studied this shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, he fucking studied all this shit.
He fucking studied this shit, dude.
He went
and he fucking read off his ass, dude. Tank, you need to fucking get these questions in a better fucking picture page. Because it's like he fucking read all these questions, bro.
This guy, if he would have known, if he didn't know that one, I wouldn't say
Get
nothing.
the fuck out of here, bro.
He said a fucking pie like it was second nature.
He was like, I can't lose the one I picked. I picked Wild West. Hialeah can't beat me on
And nobody
this
knows
that shit. He stole a pie. He stole a pie.
I stole your pie, bitch, and I ate it.
That's my pie.
Hey, you gotta do better with these questions, bro. This is too fucking.
Come on, Tank.
Did you give him?
Tank, start
Did you
look
tell
like
him the website where you were getting your questions from, Tank? This is a fucking conspiracy.
I gave him the questions, bro.
This is bullshit.
Tank is an accomplice right now.
Yeah, bro. I've been set up.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, bro.
I've been set up.
What kind of doctor was Doc Holliday?
Dentist. Doctor of dentistry.
Dentist.
Wow, that's the answer. Doctor of dentistry.
Oh,
come on.
That's what they called it back in the day, dude.
Oh, yeah, because you were there. Because you were there. And that's what you remember they called the dentist.
I have read up on this subject a lot. I'll admit it.
This week.
No.
He was a scholar and a gentleman.
Oh, my God, dude.
Wild
Come
West.
on. What year was the OK Corral?
That wasn't
That
in
wasn't
this.
on, that wasn't on the question.
1875? I don't know. 1875? What is it?
1881.
Is it really?
Who killed Jesse James?
Oh, the coward. The coward.
Wasn't it a guy from his gang? that
Yeah,
killed him?
it was
Yeah.
the coward, and they called him the coward something. I forget.
They wrote there's a movie about him.
Yeah, with
Is it Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt and Casey.
His name starts with a B.
Casey Affleck.
Affleck's the coward, right?
Yeah.
Brad Pitt is
Jesse James.
Jesse James. God damn it, I don't know the guy's name. I want to say it starts with a B though. Does it?
Bertram?
What?
Hey, what was the first name of Jesse James' brother? What was the first name of Jesse James' brother Frank?
Frank. Did you fuck up the question or what the fuck was that?
We didn't take a Delta 8.
You didn't remember ever
Delta 88.
anybody else? Hey, what was the color of Mateo's white horse? You never heard that joke?
I have.
What was the color of Mateo's white horse?
White.
What was the name of Buffalo Bill's gun?
Henrietta.
Nah.
It was Lucille.
You're close though.
Lucy?
Lucretia?
Lucretia?
Didn't Wyatt Earp's gun have a name too?
I'm sure it did. What was it, Randy? You didn't read about it this week?
I don't know that one, dude. I don't know all the answers. You sound bitter, dude.
Lucretia?
No, I'm not bitter at all. I'm not bitter.
Why be bitter?
I'm not bitter.
Dude, the Seahawks have to use Geno Smith.
Did you see the game?
He
You know what I'm
played
saying?
last night. He actually
He played last night?
Yeah.
Oh my
He threw a touchdown.
God.
Yeah, he threw a touchdown.
He threw a touchdown on his first drive.
Dude, they're done.
Yeah,
They're
they are.
done. They're
Yeah.
done.
I mean,
Circle the wagons.
what's their record right now? Are they 2-2?
2-3.
Yeah,
No.
2-3.
Oh yeah, 2-3. 2-3. Yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
100%.
They play Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Jacksonville, and they have a bye.
Well, you see, that's not that tough, right? You might be able to get one.
1-3.
You might be able to get two.
But dude, their defense is horrible, bro.
Terrible. Then they got Green Bay, Arizona, Washington, San Francisco, and Houston.
Okay.
They're gonna go 5-1, or 1-5. I mean,
Yeah, they'll be done. Then you're better off not even bringing Wilson back.
yep, and play for a draft pick.
You got any more, Tank, or is that it?
No.
That's it?
Let me see. Let me see what I got for you.
Read
What
it
Native
off.
American chief considered Annie Oakley his adopted daughter?
Sitting Bull.
Yep.
That's the only chief everybody knows.
What about Geronimo?
Chief Wahoo.
He wasn't a chief.
Chief Wahoo McDaniel.
Chief some shit.
Wrestler. Oh, he's a Miami Dolphin also.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Original Dolphin.
Yep.
1966. No, was this? Yeah, 66.
Mm-hmm. Tank.
Idea.
Tank. No more questions?
What did Crazy Horse keep behind his horse's ear?
What did he eat behind his horse's ear?
What did he keep
A blunt.
Behind his ear?
his horse's ear?
Next.
Why are you so mad, Ramo?
Huh?
Why are you so
No,
mad?
I'm reading the email.
He's reading the answer.
No,
Beef
no.
Jerky.
Calamity Jane claimed to have arrested Wild Bill Hickok killer with a blank.
A lasso.
With a derringer.
A meat cleaver.
The fuck?
Tesla's moving out of your state.
Hey, what's the only good Indian? What's the only good Indian?
The headquarters is moving, not the plant.
Only
Okay.
good Indian.
What's the only good Indian?
The headquarters is across the street from Stanford University.
What's the only good Indian? Tell us.
A dead Indian.
Oh, dude, you can't say that, man.
Oh, we're gonna get fucking canceled.
Oh, that's politically incorrect. You're gonna lose 20 subs.
Oh man, we're never gonna get to 300, bro. We're never
All
gonna
those,
get
all those people from, hey, all those people from Utah.
We're never gonna get 100. I mean 300.
You might
Hey,
be at
here,
300 now.
I got a question for you guys. This is not part of the trivia.
Hey, I just got some fucking news right here.
What happened?
You might be at 300 now.
The fuck
I got a
is that?
question.
291.
California makes it illegal to remove condom without consent. Is that
Oh
legit?
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I never let anyone take off the condom without me letting you know that they take off the condom. That's just fucking raw, bro. That's fucking.
So be careful, Remo.
You got told. You got. Hey, you can take it off, baby.
I don't even know what those are. What are those?
What's a condom?
They didn't have those in the Wild West, dude.
Yeah, I haven't used one of those.
They use goat skin. You know what they use for the? You know what condoms were made of back then? Baby foreskins.
Get the fuck
Ugh.
out.
Yeah, bro. Look
No,
it up.
sheep intestine.
Tank, check that out. They were made from baby foreskins.
I
Yeah,
know that
we're not gonna go with that one. I like the intestine.
I'm not gonna look that one up, bro. You
the
could
intestine is legit.
you look it up
Yeah.
on your computer, bro.
Hey, what's the
Baby foreskins.
some,
Look it
what do you call
up.
it?
Tank, fact check. Tank.
Nobody's
what is it
Googling
called?
baby foreskin, dude.
Hey, tripe, some tripe.
I'm gonna get fucking the SWAT team's gonna show up at my house.
You know, fuck that. Don't even do it.
Baby
Don't put that. Hey, don't put that on your IP, Tank. Don't do it.
Baby foreskins, baby.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, moving on.
We'll take your word for it. We'll take your word for it.
Stop saying it, first of all. Stop saying it. I'm going to give you guys 5 events that happened on October 6th.
All right.
And then you need to put them in order. Okay?
Okay.
Chronological
I got this
order.
one. I got this one, Tank.
The Yom Kippur War begins.
Okay.
Michael Jordan announces his first retirement from the NBA.
Okay.
Jason Lewis becomes the first person to circumnavigate the globe using only human-powered modes of transportation.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
George Michael releases the song Faith. And the Yankees beat the Dodgers for the 11th World Series win.
11th?
Yes.
The Yankees.
What's your picks? Okay, do yours, Remo. Do yours.
What was number 3?
Jason Lewis becomes the first person to circumnavigate the globe using only human-powered modes of transportation.
So the Yankees is number 1. Michael Jordan is number 3. The Yom Kippur thing is 4. The circumventing or whatever is number 5. But whatever the third one was before, in between the Michael Jordan, is the one that I want number 2. Whatever one I left out. George Michael's number 2.
I'm gonna go Yankees, Yom Kippur, George Michael, Jordan, and circumvent.
Yeah. Circumcision.
Got
it. Tank, you want to guess?
Fuck no.
No?
I think Jordan. Michael Jordan is first.
No. 11th World Series.
Yeah, because the Yankees have what, 27?
27, 26, yeah, something like that.
All right, I'll cut the drama. Highly, I got it. Fuck, you must have studied, bro. Did you study this, dude? How did you know, man? You must have studied.
I knocked it out, right? I knocked it out. Right?
I knew it was I couldn't think because, you know what I'm saying? I knew Jordan was, George Michael was the second one. I knew, I just couldn't think.
George Michael was like 88. George Michael was 88. Yeah. John Kapoor was in the 60s.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
60s. Well, I have the years here.
Okay, let me see. The Yankees were somewhere in the 50s. 56.
You're within a decade.
Okay. Yom Kippur, I think, was 68.
You're within like half a decade.
What was the next one?
George Michael.
88?
Yeah, 1 year earlier.
Jordan was what, 93?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the last one?
The circum.
That one, I imagine it was somewhere in the 90s, maybe.
07.
More recent. Yeah, recent.
07. The Yankees were 1947. The Yom Kippur War begins, 73. George Michael, 87. Jordan, 93. And then the circumnavigating the globe was 07.
Nice.
And 10 years ago, Steve Jobs died. And Apple released Siri.
You know who died 10 years ago today was Al Davis.
Oh, wow. Isn't this weird? They released Siri on October 4th, and the next day, Steve Jobs died.
You think it's a coincidence? Or he just lived on?
Or he is Siri.
He is Siri.
It would be weird if it was his voice, right?
I think it'd be pretty cool.
I remember the Yankees' great stadium announcer. I can't remember his name. He had the great voice.
Carey.
No, that was a Cubs play-by-play. I'm talking about the stadium announcer. Number 2, Derek Jeter, that guy.
What happened to him?
He died, but then they used his recordings to still do the job for a little while.
Oh my
Especially
God. Do they pay him for that? He gets paid for that, right?
They might have paid his family. Yeah.
They play Harry Carey. They pay Harry Carey. Harry Carey.
I can see paying. I can see him using him singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" or something like that.
Well, you know who's been dead and they keep using his voice is Vince Scully.
Yeah,
he's been dead like for 15 years, and
he's not dead, dude.
I don't think he's for like 15.
He's not dead.
He's been dead for 15 years, and they just keep using recordings. And you can tell they just input, the calls.
He's not dead. Can you fact check that? I don't think he's dead.
Dude. No,
he was just at a Dodger game recently.
Yeah, he retired.
That wasn't him, dude. That wasn't him.
Hey, when you live in LA, you live forever, buddy. You know about that living out there. These motherfuckers got money. He's got a harem of women. He's not going anywhere. That dude is not dead.
He's
got all that money too.
He's a Hugh Hefner of baseball.
He's like a god out there. There's no way he can't afford to die.
No, he can't. It'll cost too much. He'll lose too much money if he dies.
Yeah, he lose way too much money. He's living it up. That's why he retired.
He's got a lot of money to make, a lot of holes to bang.
I'm 88 years old, man. I got more life to live.
I can't go now.
I can't go now. I got to live it up.
Shit.
When did Larry King die?
He died like 2 years ago.
3 years ago? 4?
I'm going to say 2019.
Before the pandemic. I know he was before
he
the
died
pandemic.
January 23, 2021.
20.
What?
This year or last year?
This year.
Larry King died this year?
I could have swore it was at least last year.
In January.
Yeah. I thought it was before the pandemic. He would have been one of the first people to go.
Damn, look at Jace is kicking ass over Sticky Fingers. Whoever the fuck that is.
I know, right?
But he's supposed to lose, according to the projections still.
Yeah, we'll see.
I got some hogs to go.
He's got 3 players gone already.
I can get 48.
And one is his quarterback.
Yeah, one was Wilson, who underperformed.
Yeah, but Metcalf overperformed, so he's kind of
and 3, but he lost 3 players.
Higbee underperformed.
Way under.
Yeah.
And that's not even my final lineup yet.
Oh shit! He's saying we don't know who's gonna play.
Yeah.
He might.
I still gotta change mine too. I don't know who I'm playing, but
he might throw on Trey Lance.
Whoever I'm playing is getting a reckoning. Whoever I'm playing is gonna get a reckoning because I haven't even set my lineup yet.
Really? You have 34 points already.
One player.
Oh wow.
Bobby Tree.
He underperformed.
Man, I haven't seen Robert Woods play like that since he played at USC.
But like you saw it coming because they kept talking about it. We're gonna get him the ball. We're gonna get him the ball.
Time, dude. And he didn't even score a
He's
touchdown.
good.
He didn't even score a touchdown that game, dude. Imagine if he would have scored a touchdown.
They made a concerted effort to get him the ball.
Thank you, McVee.
Oh, I play Steve.
Ooh, and Steve's kicking your ass.
But he's projected to lose.
Yeah.
Stafford underperformed. And so did
Lockett. What are you copying me, dude?
Stafford, huh?
Actually, Lockett overperformed.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did, bro.
Oh no, he was under.
Yeah.
And then Stafford, man, is like starting to show you Stafford. You gotta take the
Stafford. That was a bad interception he threw, bro.
You gotta, you know. To his credit, he hasn't had any talent since Megatron left, but you know, he needs a dominant one. You always need it. He had AJ Green in college. He had Megatron early in his career. Now he needs somebody. He's like Aaron Rodgers. He needs a target. He's
this
just not somebody
top heavy, dude. 4 teams at 3-1.
Damn, that's crazy.
And 4 teams at 1-3.
Yeah.
That's gonna change this week, son.
That's up.
I need more consistency out of my receivers.
I get Higgins back this week.
They need to put up some points. Running backs, I just haven't been starting the right ones, but they all perform, just not in the order I pick them.
I don't like this Dastardly Dix guy, dude.
He's in first.
He's too good. That's why I don't like him. He probably studied.
He probably read up on these players before.
It's because I auto drafted and nobody fucking told me.
Yeah, that happens, dude. I'm not bringing that up again.
You auto drafted that Tank?
The first 2.
What were your first 2 picks?
Zeke and AJ, I think, or Debo, one of them.
You wouldn't have took them?
No, not Zeke. I think I
AJ,
wanted
AJ.
Nick Chubb, and I couldn't get him.
No,
you could have gotten him if you were there.
Yeah.
I wanted Nick Chubb, and they took him right before me.
Zeke's clicking though
I
now.
took Taylor and I should have took Nick Chubb.
I wanted Tyreek Hill, and they took him right before me.
No, actually, I picked Najee Harris for the second one, and then I got AJ on auto, I think.
Hey, but you're lucky you got Aaron Jones. He won you 2 games, dude.
Yes, he did. I'm not complaining.
The
No,
only
yes, you
2
are.
games you've won, right?
You are
I
complaining.
took either Chubb or I should have took Devontae Adams.
What'd you get?
No, last week I had a good game. I just got blown out.
Jonathan Taylor.
He's terrible.
He hasn't done anything, dude. I thought it was gonna be better. That whole team sucks except when they played the Dolphins. He had a good week last week because he played the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Who doesn't have a good week when they play the Dolphins?
exactly. Like the Lions.
Who doesn't have a good week when they play the Lions, right?
Dude, it's boring here, man.
I always start my players against the Lions. I know it's going to be a high-scoring game, man. They have no defense. It's raining out there, Hialeah?
It's pouring where I'm at, yeah.
Dude, we haven't had rain in 3 years.
I can't get that, dude. That's crazy.
3 years going on, what, going on 3
rain.
years?
How do you not get rain, dude?
What's wrong with you?
Rain. If it rains right now, it'll be floods.
It's so dry?
Yeah, or it'll be a bunch of mudslides on the hills.
Dude, that's crazy, dude. It just doesn't rain?
And then they told us the other day, because there was these 2 crazy, because I live on the fault, right? The fault is like it runs right through my town, and there was these 2 earthquakes that were like within minutes of each other. I mean, we sleep through them. You know what I mean? They're like 4s, 5s, whatever. 3s, 4s, we sleep through them. But they're like, dude, that doesn't happen. And they're like, there's gonna be some shit that's gonna like. You guys start getting like they're already telling us to get our earthquake kits together because potentially there's going to be a big one, and now they're saying it might happen in like Seattle. Because I don't know if you noticed, but there was a volcano that erupted in Hawaii.
Yeah,
it's all connected because they're all on the fault. The volcanoes are on the fault lines. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel tremors all the time?
Yeah. I mean, you can feel them. Like I was sitting at my desk today, and I felt one. It was just like
crazy.
How often does some shit fall off your table? How often does that?
Not like that. Not like that. That's a pretty nice jolt. But even then, you'll feel it. Like, you know what I mean? Like you'll sleep through them though. Like so they'll happen.
Like when was it? The A's and the Giants had the World Series, and they had what was that? 88? That was 88.
Yeah, that was 89.
Where were you when that happened?
I was walking out of my front door to go meet my best friend at football practice, and I walked out of my.
That's like one of those moments where
I've never been through anything like that. Yeah, I walked out of my house, and that shit hit, and the ground went like this, and I saw the street moving, and then my aunt said I appeared on the other side of the door, and I didn't open the door. So that's how fast you got through the door. She's like, you just appeared on the other. She was like, because she was ironing in the living room, and she was like, what the fuck? Like everybody was tripping. You know what I mean? Like, because the ground literally, like, you know what I mean? Like you could see the ground going like that. Fuck. You know what I mean? And that's, mind you, San Francisco is 45 minutes away. You know what I mean? And we felt that impact of it.
Dude, that's crazy, bro.
Freeways, our double-decker freeways had collapsed. People died. The bridge.
They pancake people, right?
Yeah, they did that. That happened. Okay, I'll put it to you like this. There's still stretches in Oakland where that freeway used to be that they still never developed it.
They never fixed that shit.
Oh, wow.
It's because it's in the hood, so they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
How do dudes do that have like a statue collection and shit like that?
Oh, that shit is Dunsky. That would have been done. Especially like if you lived in the epicenter, like if you lived like in Frisco or Oakland.
It's gone.
Like, yeah.
Like if you own these little fucking IKEA whatever these things that shit.
Yeah, IKEA didn't exist back then, so like that would have been terrible.
Yeah, all the glass,
Yeah,
the detox,
that would have been.
the detox, they're done.
Yeah,
No,
like
you're talking about comic book stores that probably closed after that because they lost everything. You know what I mean?
Guys, I'm by myself and I hear the baby crying, so I gotta get out of here.
All right, bro. Yeah, we're about out, dude.
The fam, bro.
Take care, guys.
Good.
Peace, bro.
Yeah, that was probably the craziest thing.
Like we got the hurricanes here, and we could see them coming, and we could prepare somewhat. That's why we sleep through. What can you guys do with an earthquake? You can't do shit, right?
Yeah. I'll put it to you like this: we'd be in worse shape with a hurricane
because you're not used to it, but we are.
But our infrastructure isn't set up for that. We got huge glass buildings, you know what I mean? Like that shit sways because of the earthquake, so it's engineered to sway. Like that shit comes, it's just, you know what I mean? It just goes through it, you know what I mean? Like we're not set up for high winds, we're not set up for pelting rain. You know, our drainage isn't set up for that. Our you know, it's not like we don't have enough spillage to run into the bay. You know what I mean? Like we're just not set up for it. Like it's like the bay is, you know.
Florida is like a sponge, dude. It just takes the water and it's just a sponge. Yeah.
It's part of it.
Yeah, and the Everglades are basically just a giant sponge. That's
it's just like the land just starts going into the water. And it's not like that here. It's like literally you got to jump off into the, you know what I mean? Like wherever there's water out, you got to jump into it. Like it's not like it's like at level where you're walking into the water. Like you got to mean to do it. You know what I mean? So
shit, and our water is like right on the brim, dude. Sometimes.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You can walk out the back. I see 90 walk out his door and just cast the pole.
The water's right there, dude. Of course.
Yeah, and if you dig a hole, if you're not on the coral where you could dig a hole. Dude, a couple feet of water, a couple feet of digging, you got water. So when we get heavy rains, it goes right through the coral and into the aquifer, and that's it. That water ain't going nowhere because we're basically on water.
Yeah,
we have none of that, bro. Like we're so dry. Like agriculture is California's bread and butter. You know what I mean? And dude, we haven't. There's nothing. The agriculture, the farms. The wine is the only thing that can last through droughts.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that the other day about the hurricanes, because I know now with modern, we know when it's coming, but I don't know how many years back did they not know? Because we didn't have planes and we didn't have radar and we didn't have satellite.
Maybe the 20s or 30s, maybe.
So that at that point it was almost like an earthquake, right? Oh shit!
But these droughts have been going on forever, so it's just like ebbs and flows. Obviously,
yeah, that's cyclical. Yeah.
So you figure, like, say you get powerful rain for, you had what you had. You have a drought for 7 years. You know what I mean? And then it rains heavy for a year. You get a little more. Then you have a drought for 4 years. You get a little more, and you have a drought for 7 more years, and you get a more. And now it's like at the point now to where there's nothing to recover from. Like you would have to literally piss for fucking 15 years to fill up our reservoirs. You know what I mean? Like, and it won't happen. You know what I mean? So like there's no water, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bay Area is deprived of water.
So it's basically turning into a desert. It's just a desert.
It's turning into a desert, yeah. But then even with that, you have to have treaties, or not treaties, but like law where you can get water from other water. Mono Lake is almost empty in Las Vegas.
That's crazy, dude.
And that's the river that the lake and the river that does the whole the dam. You know what I'm saying? That's where all the electricity comes from. So for Hoover Dam. So if that's even starting to catch, You know, you would never have thought that because they get the they get runoff from the Sierras too. You know what I mean? So it's just I mean, you figure when you like even like in Tahoe and like Reno and stuff like mainly Tahoe and Lake Tahoe, they have a ski season. And they don't really necessarily have the skiing like they used to, and that's what the town was built on.
Yeah, that's their economy.
And it's like you can't do that. Everybody can't work at the casino.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like
I'd be a lady of the night.
Yeah, it affects a lot of stuff, especially like in Tahoe because it's right. They have mid right where it's in between California and Nevada, so you can go on either side. You know what I'm saying? And you can't gamble in California, but you can go across the street and you'll be in Nevada, and you can go to like Harrah's and all that type of stuff. So one side is skiing, the other side is gambling and skiing. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't do all of that, it's like no real reason to go to Tahoe.
Right.
I mean, it's beautiful. Like if you're going in the spring or whatever to camp or go just be out on the lake, you can do that. But like it affects the economy.
They're missing a big part of the thing. Well, I got to go to the Everglades in a few hours, guys. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, fellas.
Everglades, you going fishing?
I'm gonna go do some hunting tomorrow.
Squirrel hunting?
No, deer hunting.
Deer hunting. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With a bow and arrow or with a gun?
No, with a gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, archery was
with a slingshot
last month.
What do you hunt? Like turkeys with the bow and arrow, or what do you hunt?
Oh my God, fucking Hitler's back in the chat, dude.
Hey, what's up, Hitler?
Fucking guy. I got a 270 Winchester rifle, and my dad's got like a 30-06 and a shotgun. Got 12 gauge, just in case. But it's not really good down here, dude.
I wish I could hunt my dad. I wish that would have been dope. What was I gonna say? I live right by the Winchester Mystery House is right by my house.
Oh shit! Cool.
Yeah.
Right I'd love to go there one day. That's badass.
You just don't find the room that has the Winchester behind the door.
Yeah, it's mostly just for fun. Go
sport just for sport.
Just go turn off the phone, dude. Fresh air, do a little hike, and then if you get lucky enough to catch anything, that's like fucking you won the lottery. I
would do that, and I would just be totally. How do you after you shoot that motherfucker? That's like 400, 500 pounds. How do you drag that bastard down? And then you got to saw him up and shit.
Oh man, I've had some bad experiences with that with my dad and. The deer down here are like a big deer is 100 pounds, but still dead weight. He caught one time. I was ready to leave it. I told him I don't know how many times I told him, and this is when I was young and in way better shape. And I said, dude, it's not worth it, man. Let's leave it. We had to walk like 2 miles, and he put it on a pole. He had some rope, but we didn't bring a knife. If we had a knife, we could have field dressed it, and lost 30 pounds of crap.
Yeah, right.
And then that head, I just remember the head was hanging, and every time that head went boom, boom, it was on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh man! And there was tree stumps, and I kept tripping over them. Oh Jesus! I wanted to. Then we found out there was a road, probably less than 100 yards away, where one of us could have gone there, and then the other one could have just walked to get the car, but we didn't realize that until later. You got to have a GPS. That was a long time ago.
What about those? Do you drive those little the little 4-wheel car?
I don't have a permit for that, but yeah, you could get that. What my dad has that's good is he's got a handicap exception, so he can go in with his truck on certain unpaved roads that they have. Right. So I was telling these guys before in the pre-show, there's this place where they did one of the original Florida swamp scams where they took this part of the Everglades and they dug up canals to drain the water, and then they put in paved roads. So you have the infrastructure of a city, and then they started in dry season selling those plots of land to people, but then they never built a city. They never put any plumbing or sewage, schools or anything. And that place just stayed with streets in the middle of the Everglades. And that's where we go hunt. And so you're like in the middle of nowhere, but there's like paved. Now they're kind of unpaved because they haven't kept up with them. But you could be driving around.
Like on that movie Hard Target. Like on Hard Target when they went after Van Damme in that little town out in the middle of nowhere.
I haven't seen that movie, but it's that kind of vibe. You know, it's like you're driving around in the middle.
It sounds like fun though, man. Shit, I would.
It's cool, man. For a weekend, you know, the mosquitoes will get at you, and it's hot and shit. But
spray them off.
Yeah, it's just a couple days, dude.
There's no air conditioning.
We rough it, dude, when we go. Some people go, you know, and they take their portable generator and their portable air conditioner and their TV, and I'm like, dude, you're not fucking camping no more, dude. What are you doing, dude? Just stay home, dude.
How long are you staying out there tomorrow?
Well, all day, and then we're gonna sleep, and then come back at Sunday at some point. What I'm really hoping is we kill something early tomorrow, and I can be home by lunch. That's what I'm really hoping, dude. That would be the best.
We got it. Let's go.
Yep.
And what do you guys do with the deer?
Eat it.
Do you really?
Of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
venison.
Yeah, dude. That shit's awesome, man. It's so.
Isn't it really gamey?
It's gonna depend on the deer. If it's an old deer, then it's you know, any old animal, the skin is tougher, the muscles are more, you know, it's just harder meat, you know. But if you get, you know, like a young buck, you know, that's gonna be good meat, dude. All they eat is grass, dude. All natural. It's fucking awesome, dude. I love it.
Do you ever go out there to hunt that, but then like find something else and get it?
Oh yeah, dude. No, you got to be in season for other things. Right. Yeah, you'll see turkey, but then turkey season's in March, and then you'll go hunt turkey, and then you'll see deer, so you can't kill the deer. There's panthers out there. There's black bear out there.
Is there a raccoon hunting season?
There is, but the problem is we got the fucking Florida panther down here, and those motherfuckers eat everything, dude. They'll kill everything, dude. So there's not a lot of. Yeah, there used to be when I used to go there like 30 years ago when I was a kid with my dad. We'd see like rabbits, raccoons, you know, all kind of small game that now we barely ever fucking see them, dude. And we have the fucking the python problem too. They're eating up a bunch of shit too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, there's not even. We used to have a lot of wild boar. We don't even see those anymore.
And do you guys like hide? Do you guys like hide? What are those called? Blinds?
That little tent that you hide in?
Yeah. Or do you guys just walk around and?
My dad likes to do the stalking, where you just walk, you stop a little bit, you wait, quietly walk a little bit, you know, check out for some tracks, you know, or maybe some scrapes of the you know, their antlers. Every year they lose them, and then they come in velvet, where they kind of have like hair and fuzz on them, and then they you know, they get the trees and they sharpen them up, you know. So you start looking for that kind of stuff, maybe some hair on some trees.
It's just
tree stands.
It's just you and your dad.
Yeah, but there's like other people, you know, that go, and then there's a campsite where everybody's at the same campsite. So you see like, you know, some people, you know, that also are out there. So it's cool, man. Then you get all these old guys that start drinking beer, talking shit, telling stories. Everybody's fucking lying about what they saw and what they killed, and
Bigfoot,
you know,
big feet, the skunk ape.
They don't get that crazy, but they'll tell you some tall tales, dude. You know, one guy saw a 16-point. Surely the next guy's gonna. Yeah, but I saw an 18 one time. I saw a 120-pounder. Somebody will come in. I saw a 150-pounder. You know, everybody's telling lies. It's funny. It's good.
Oh, hey man, it sounds like fun, man. I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for having me on. And
hey, thank you, man. Thanks for joining us, bro.
Be safe. And you know what I'm saying? I'll see you guys later.
Let's do it. All right, let's get out of here.
Have a great date night.
Guys are ringers right there. The ringers.